Hello everybody and welcome back to D&D Blender presents the Four Abreast Saga, The Death of Mortality. I am your humble DM Tim, and today we have with us Fleur.
I promise I'm ready.
Jackie.
Jackie.
And actually say that again, did that work?
Jackie.
There it is, beautiful.
Wow.
And Trix.
Still here.
In the previous session, what did you guys do last time? Oh, that's right, you blew the shit out of a lich. Well, she blew the shit out of you with a dimension bomb. So in the previous session, the group, after making their way to Camp Vengeance, made their way through the swamps in the middle of Chult towards where they had been told was the home of a red wizard of Thay, who would give them, hopefully, directions to Zathoria, the lichen lich they have been tracking. The information was... What's the giggling all about there, Lee?
She's not a lichen lich, she's a lichen bitch.
Very good. The lichen bitch that you guys had been...
And she jumped in a ditch.
She did, she jumped in a ditch!
The lichen ditch jumped in the ditch.
Oh, we're gonna have to write a song about her. And it's not gonna be pretty.
It'll be a song like the Rasputin song about how to take her out.
Yeah. Can she... Next time we meet her, all four of us will just start playing our instruments and singing the song, and she can just take psychic damage until
like,
she dies.
You just want to do that with vicious mockery.
Yeah, persistent vicious mockery.
Dissonant whispers, all of it.
Where was
Sorry,
it? Yes.
sidetracked.
So tracking her to her lair and just deciding, you know what, we're done with this person. We're just going to take her out. And so sneaking up on her house, the group barged in, beating the crap out of her, and sensing that she was not going to be able to deal with you again, since she wasn't able to deal with you the first couple of times that she's had to deal with you, employed a ultimate move by throwing a portable hole over the top of one of the members, triggering a chain reaction of bags of holding, a dimensional rift form, sucking everyone, including her and her lizard pet, into the astral plane. And with that, the fight continued in the astral plane, and everyone was floating about, their items floating away into the astral void. Gathering up some of their items, the magnificent mansion was summoned, or shall I say, formed around them within the astral plane, which, after a long rest, they were greeted by a knock on the door. A merit from Mechanus had come a-knocking, saying that information was required. People needed to see them. And so they were teleported to visit the god of Mechanus, Primus, the big D20 in charge of the universe, basically, making sure everything maintained within balance. And the group was informed that the universe is out of balance, and something was created during the death of the Xeraxian star, and information was required. And information was either unavailable or not forthcoming, as Ikegara said that he will not tell them anything. And with the information accepted as truth, the group, one at a time, was teleported back to the prime material plane, and with most of their supplies scattered in the astral plane, they decided that they would travel to... What are you doing?
Opening a packet of lollies.
Well, do it quietly or out of the room. Or, you know,
Under the table.
tomorrow. Something. Just not next to your damn microphone. They decided that they would travel to visit the Red Wizard, who was very helpful before, who thanked them for taking out the Lichen Lich because she was a bad neighbor, and invited them in for tea, and that was where the session ended. And unfortunately, Kegara is not here with us today, so I will be playing the laughing clown today. But as it stands, you are now standing at the doorway to the entrance of the Heart of Abuto. What would you like to do?
She has invited us in for tea.
Yes, she did.
I'd like to thank her for the lovely tea.
Well, you haven't had it yet. You're standing at the doorway.
No. I'm going to come invite myself in with
Okay.
her permission.
All right.
Can we come in, please?
So, of course. Don't go standing in the doorway. And you enter into the room here, and you see this cave is musty and dimly lit by the daylight filtering through the hollow petrified tree trunk 20 feet above. A pool of dirty rainwater drips down and occupies the same space as what is quite obvious to you, Jackie, a teleportation circle that makes up the main features of this cave.
So since there's a teleportation circle and I have that spell, I could always be there?
If you write down or memorize the glyphs, you could use this to flit back and forth between circles, yes.
Is it written anywhere?
The circle itself. It's like the glyphs itself are what you need to make that sequence.
Can I make a note of that? I might not have paper. 'cause
Maybe we
lost
should
everything.
ask the person whose house we're standing in first. I'm not sure they would like poofing every now and then.
Yeah, if you're wanting to write down the sigil sequence, you might get a little bit questioning about it.
You're
if you
writing down her private address?
Basically,
Yes.
you're copying her phone number. She did leave the phone number down on the ground, but still, let's just let me continue on with the description, please. Two tall bookcases stand against the wall near the cave's entrance. A desk and several wooden crates stand on the left wall. Opposite the entrance is a cage, as well as the stalagmites. And you can see a privacy screen across from the bit there, which blocks what you would gather would be a sleeping area. In front of you, you see a very attractive but roguish-looking elven woman making notes in a book. She's like, well, welcome. Sorry, just making some notes here. Fleur, as you get close, your true sight kicks in. You notice this is not an elven lady. This is, in fact, an undead creature. Basically, as you get close, the illusion fades away, and you just see like a skeletal visage. Yes, give me one moment. I'm just making some notes here. I'd like to thank you very much for dealing with that lich down the way. As I was saying, bad neighbor. It's kind of difficult to do research when you have someone else doing scientific experiments in the middle of your research grounds.
What are you researching?
Mostly just the undead within the area. As you've probably heard, Red Wizard, Fae, evil undead. Oh, it's very, very scary, but...
You look pretty scary.
Yes, and there are a lot of undead, but also there was rumors of something more than the undead. As you know, Zaztam, the leader of Fae, he rules via the undead, has an undead army. It's all very, very spooky and scary. But he heard that there was something going on that was affecting people in a different way, where people would normally become undead. They weren't able to be undead, but they were just simply not dying, and so sent me down to a place where there were more undead than in Fae to see if any of those occurrences had occurred. And it appears I got here just in the nick of time, because that has started to happen. So I'm trying to work out where it's all coming from, but it's all...
So wait. The unliving are undeading the undead?
No. So, sorry, let me explain it a little bit. I do have a tendency to ramble and just closes the book. See, one moment. And just goes over to the box, rips off the lid, and you see just hear plates clattering, and pulls out a thing. It's like, I don't usually eat. Give me a second here. He just
One in hand.
goes over to one of the boxes and like pulls everything. And says, here we go. Then it goes over to the water that's dripping down from the roof and holds it out and goes to fill the teapot while it's going on. So as I was saying, this is like a new form of undead, or an undead that doesn't require the use of the negative energy plane. Though at least that was what people had been speculating. So because there was so much undead within Thay, it didn't really seem to be affecting there as much. But here in Chult, there is... Oh, dear, sorry, it's overflowing. Doesn't appear to be affecting it affecting it in a different way. Just researching how it is affecting, how it's coming to be, if there's anything that can be done to reverse it. Bit fruitless as it stands. Puts the leaves and whatnot in the pot and is burning hands. There we go. So starts to boil the kettle in the hand.
It's curious that you're investigating that, because we were tasked with investigating that ourselves by mechanists.
A few people have asked us to look into it, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, well,
Several. And in fact, we have a clue about where it could have originated from being grilled. You know, it happened in space.
Really? Really? And the pot smashes on the ground, runs over, grabs a book. Tell me more. So, where did it originate from?
Well, where was the place again?
Well, it was from... I don't know if I can really trust you if you're gonna take this information somewhere else.
What do you mean? I'm just a simple researcher.
I can see you.
Oh, well, look, I get it. And she waves the hand, and you guys can now all see a lich, an undead lich in front of you. Very deep.
You look lovely. Why would you hide yourself?
Oh, thank you, dear. But, look, I get it. Thay, undead, yes, I am a lich. And I'm sure, look, you've dealt with liches before. You've been dealing with one, like I said, my very unfriendly neighbor over there. It's research. I'm not doing any evil experiments. I'm not converting the popular. Well, look, as I'm sure she said, the other liches do. If you want to kill me, go right ahead. I don't really have anything about it. I'll be back later on. It's more just a minor inconvenience right now.
So, are you trying to cure people of this affliction?
Not really. No. Just mostly waiting to see if there's any way that it could be of use.
Oh, because we're trying to cure, aren't we? We want to cure this.
We would like people to be able to enjoy their lives and not be in
They
pain.
don't
That
find
is the
information.
I will admit it isn't. Yeah, that is the part of the thing. It is very disturbing when you create an undead. They don't feel the pain that they would feeling after they have been killed. They're at least released, and people can at least die. This is just suffering.
This is just very uncomfortable for a lot of people.
Exactly. So we don't want that any more than anyone else, really. I mean, we may be cruel, evil necromancers, as everyone says we are in Thay, but we don't. We don't like suffering. No. Let me rephrase. Not all of us like suffering just for suffering's sake.
Well, you don't like people to see people suffer?
Well, not unless it's absolutely necessary.
See, I'm the same too. I don't like people suffering.
Well, there
people
you see.
I'm evil,
we
but
have
I
something
like to
in
see
common.
people
There you have it.
There is evil, and then there's evil.
Mm-hmm.
First off, since we might be trading information, could I please write down the coordinates of your circle, just so in case we have information that you might need, that we can come get to you?
Oh, you listen to trade.
Well, I don't know if when we have something, or if you have something.
Let me just put it this way. If your information is, if I deem it worthy, then absolutely, you may make use of my circle whenever you like.
Cool.
Well, let's just put it this way. We were just in Mechanus because the Primus wanted our information.
Whoa.
So...
Well, if he needs the information that you have, that is most definitely valuable information. Well, if you have whatever information you have, absolutely, you may use my circle.
That sounds like permission, Jackie.
Cool.
But information first.
So, We
And
are led to...
Kegara sort of gets a little bit uncomfortable and just sort of walks out of the room while this is
Oh.
going on.
I was gonna say, I don't know what's going on with Kegara.
He's acting a little under the weather.
Yeah. Anyway, go on.
I'm sure it's just anxiety. We... so I sort of glance shiftily from side to side.
Mhm.
We are led to believe that the actions that we took when we were, I guess, in between planes is... do you understand what the concept of outer space is?
Yes, the astral sea. Absolutely.
Yes. So, sailing the astral sea, we dealt with a issue of royal lineage, I guess. And in assisting, the princess were double-crossed, and it came to our attention that we were basically helping a xenophobic... Is that the right word I'm looking for?
Xenophobic.
Xenophobic people that don't like people that if they don't like other races.
A xenophobic
Yes.
race to maintain their line and become more stronger and more powerful.
I see. And so how did that lead to what you believe is...
So we accidentally on purpose blew up the star that was powering their fort, their planet, their spaceship.
Right.
With a trade.
Notes.
And somehow the unliving happened after that.
Right.
So technically it's our fault somehow.
Well, I think we did the right thing.
I mean, I didn't like killing all of the space elves.
You killed all of the space elves?
Well, we blew up their planet.
So it was really the planet's fault.
Right. Well.
This is bringing back some bad memories. Like, not all of them were on the planet, but we possibly did a better job of being xenophobic than they were doing. So...
Well, I wouldn't call that so much xenophobia as genocide, but I get what you mean, yes.
But, like, they were destroying entire planets to create...
So doing a genocide to prevent more genocide, I get it, no judgment.
Look, that doesn't make me feel any better.
It's
no offense, but...
Yeah, no, I'm taking it. There's notes, more notes.
So yeah, like, that whole interaction, I'm not sure how the power of a star exploding changed the balance of the world.
Well, it may not necessarily be the fact that the star detonated. It could just be all of those people dying simultaneously. A rupture, potentially, or if all of those souls went to one location or one place at the same time. You may... Well, actually, you're fair, you might not have known about this. A few years ago, there was a thing that was plaguing the land known as the Death Curse. A nasty lich, not one of ours, just saying, but a lich nonetheless, by the name of Sirak. He had created this creature known as the Atropal. He was basically birthing a new god of death, and in order to feed it, he created this device called the Soulmonger, which made all souls that, or whenever someone's died, their soul would go into this thing. It was essentially an incubation chamber or a feeding chamber for this creature, so it would feed on the souls of everyone who died. Now, because people were dying at a slower rate, he wasn't able to generate the creature as quickly as would have liked. A group of adventurers found the tomb that he was keeping this creature in the bottom of, and were able to thwart him and the creature. But if I've been doing research on it here, and next he shows like pictures of this chamber with this evil fetus child thing on attached to it. And he just goes, but we had speculated that if he had managed to cause, the deaths of, say, 1 billion people simultaneously and feed them all into that, it would cause a chain reaction of, boom, instant death god.
Oh, Death gone.
So it could be a similar sort of thing, but I'm not sure if there was there's a lot of setup that's required for that sort of thing, so... No, but it's a good place to start. Thank you. What did you say was the name of the system? I might need to send.
I don't remember. I'm
I'm sure.
definitely not telling the truth.
Okay.
All right.
Shall I roll a deception check for that?
You can do that if you like. Unless Jackie wants to actually say the name.
Actually, Jackie doesn't remember what the name was anyway, so...
Is this Jackie doesn't remember or India doesn't remember?
India doesn't remember. It probably couldn't even pronounce.
If you would like, you can roll a history check with advantage, and I will tell you what the name of it was.
Meanwhile, Trix is just going.
Yeah, Trix is hearing all this for the first time.
A train.
18.
18.
Wow.
Like you sort of see the undead eye.
That's definitely it. I got 22.
All right. So you remember it's the Zoraxian system. The Zoraxian.
Zoraxian. It was in the Zoraxian system.
Right. So he sort of raises the eyebrow. You was like, and he goes, the Zoraxian. Oh, okay. The Astro. Oh, okay. So that makes sense. Oh, thank you very much. Closes the book. Anything else you wish to impart?
Well, we probably need to investigate more.
Well, if you happen to find out anything and you feel it would be useful, I would be very, very.
Well, we have your calling card now, so.
You do, yes, absolutely.
write it
You
down.
have the circle. Thank you very much. Yes, I would just say if you're going to come in, if you have the ability to do ascending, just let me know before you appear.
Do you have a Rocky Talkie?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Oh, we only have Rocky Talkies.
Okay then. Well, just try not to do it too frequently and be aware of the time difference between areas because I might be sleeping. Might have guests over. You don't know. Having you barge in, it's a bit awkward.
Maybe we could learn the sending.
I look at Chester, and I look at her, and I'm like, whisper to Chester, do you think undead people can do that? You know, the sex thing? I'm trying to have a private conversation.
Yeah, that's what Chester's like. The shivers like. Ugh.
No? Don't think so?
I don't want to. No, I'm not thinking about that.
At least I don't have to worry about making something else.
So we're on our way to find Ra, right?
The mighty Ra! The mighty powerful Ra! Yeah.
Oh, you've heard of the Mighty Ra?
Mighty elbow.
Sorry, I'll keep my elbows tucked in.
We have
My
business
sleeves are big.
with Ra.
Sorry, say that again. The DM wasn't listening.
Oh, I said we have business with Ra. He's we believe he might be involved in stealing the cargo of the diamond.
Diamonds? What sort of diamond?
The people that we were employed to do jobs for have asked us to retrieve their cargo. It has been marked with like a diamond symbol on it.
Oh, okay.
I will roll another deception check. Oh, I'm doing a lot of lying today.
You
This is
are.
unusual. Oh, 21.
21. I will roll an insight on that.
I guess
And we are going to visit the mighty Ra with our left fist and our right fist. And I'm doing the air punches. Pwah, pwah, kick.
Alright, so she rolled a
This
17.
is what happens when Kagura leaves the room.
Someone else have to make up for it.
17 plus 9, so
Oh, she's very
she
good.
knows you're lying.
That's okay.
Yeah,
She
just
can know.
Yeah, she's like, it's like, diamond symbol, you say.
So it seems like I will be like, just tell everyone everything.
Well, you don't have
Like,
to tell the truth if you don't want to, but Flo's definitely lying.
Or at least your version of the truth.
Discretion, Jackie. Discretion.
Oh, I'm just trying to help you.
Well, if you
Do you know where we can find the powerful mighty Ra?
Yes, they lives in the near the Valley of Lost Honor. Towards he actually lives in a stronghold. He called it Brimstone Hold, is what he calls it. It sits in the middle of a volcano in a river of lava.
Ooh.
a river of lava,
That
so
sounds warm.
we can't teleport straight there, I guess.
Well, you could teleport there. Whether or not you actually have the ability to do so is another question. I mean, you have the coordinates for this circle. I don't know that he has a circle there. If you have the specific teleport spell, possibly you could get there, but unless you have someone that's been there before, then it's a little bit hit and miss. And I would suggest being a stronghold, it's probably not going to be easy to teleport into. In addition, if you mess it up, you're going to end up inside lava.
And that's ouchy.
Yes.
And someone said he had a dragon?
Yes, he does. Yes, he has an adult red dragon who guards the perimeter, as well as his entire army of Rakshasa ladies. He has many different creatures. He also has quite a significant slave population that he works until they're done. Although I suppose with this new plague actually, they're not really done anymore.
Oh, this does not sound good. It sounds not easy. Not an easy task.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I would suggest if you're going in, I wouldn't go for the frontal assaults. That's probably the best way to describe it. I'd try going in a little bit.
So I think, should go in with our ship.
Okay. We should pretend to be someone else.
Yes.
No, you'll be very good at that.
I'm excellent at that.
It's not like we're going to be sneaking into a prison of any kind.
I'm good at that too.
References.
Really?
Yes, Jackie has done it before. Yeah, and then... he sounds a lot more set up than people led us to believe. Okay.
He doesn't get to be known as the Mighty Ra without actually having some little bit of a reputation behind it.
Well, I suppose.
I mean, he's. Have you heard his song?
Oh, no, not that song again. Well, is it a new song?
No. There's only one song. Is there multiple songs? You know of another song?
I know. Ra, Ra.
That's the one.
Right.
Yes.
We have a page of its lyrics written down somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well,
But, yes. Okay.
I can tell you what, that cat, she's yes, not one to be trifled with. Let's put it that way.
So I was thinking perhaps if we could use this, if we could use the circle. Should we just go on our ship?
I think so. We hijacked one of his transport vessels that was robbing the cargo from our employers. So we can go in with our hijacked ship, and he won't suspect that it's foul play until we're inside.
I do have a transportation circle at Waterdeep, don't I?
Yes. Well, you know three at the moment. So you now know this one. You now know the one on, the one in Force Grey, and you know the one to the Rock of Brawl. Those are your three circles that you now know.
So I was thinking maybe if she'd be so kind, we could just use this, get supplies, and then go through and then go to our ship from there.
We could do that.
Because I wouldn't have to worry about.
The other thing that we can do is, if we go back to our ship, we don't necessarily need supplies.
We got stuff.
We have got stuff on the
The
ship.
stuff on the ship. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We just have to get back to the ship. There's food and water and stuff on the ship. But Trix is pretty good at finding food out in the wild. So
Survival is less of an issue now with your ability to rest. Because with the Magnificent Mansion and Trix's survival abilities, it's going to be less of a problem for you guys to survive traveling through the jungle than it was beforehand. The main issue before was that you couldn't actually take long rest, which meant that if you had random encounters and other bits and pieces, your survival ability was going to be diminished. Now that you've lost the curse, with this high level, your survival within Chult is actually quite. it's almost
quite good.
Yes, it's almost a mild annoyance to have to deal with that sort of stuff at this stage.
Okay, that's good to know. So, do you think of any other questions we could ask the nice lady?
Maybe scroll up to where my questions
Since
were.
she's there.
So many questions.
And she seems happy to ask.
Yeah, well, I don't get much. I will say I don't get much company here, and most of the time it's eventually like, a lich, kill her, and then I have to go. Then I end up going back to my phylactery, and I gotta come back here, and then the place has been ransacked, and I gotta.
We'll learn how to do sending messages, and maybe I could come over for tea one day with you.
Well, that'd be lovely. It'd be nice to actually have a house guest for once, rather than.
It'd be lovely to have.
Uninvited givisters.
What? That makes no sense.
Uninvited givisters.
Advice.
Why did I get guests and visitors merged?
Uninvited visitors. That was what you're looking for.
But I had guests in my head.
Right. I'm with you now.
Visitors.
Visitors.
Have you ever thought about going to like Waterdeep or one of the towns if you get lost?
Reputation of the Thayans, not really all that.
But you can pretend to be someone else.
Yes, I can, but then
It only works so well.
It does. Yes, you see her with her magic eyes. Yes, doesn't fool everybody, and they go, Lich, get her! And then out come the pitchforks and the griffins fly in the sky.
I have an amazing mansion that you're welcome to come, and we'll have a party, and there'll be 100 people all serving you.
Ooh.
Jackie, is this where I remind you that you were also not liked in Waterdeep?
My mansion can go anywhere.
Oh, your mansion. Okay, sorry.
It's mansion, not your house.
I misheard
And
where
I
we were
thought that
going.
was quite a mean thing to say. No one liked you.
Well, last time
Look, you're right. I could have said that better. You're a wanted woman in Waterdeep. People like you for punishment
Yes,
reasons.
you're well liked in Waterdeep for the wrong reasons.
The last time you went back there, you were disguised as Aurora to Aurora's face.
Yeah, well, Aurora has never been so popular.
He was also genuinely not happy that someone else was using his
he
face.
will go back in the tavern and he'll find a lot of new fans of him. He's the talk of the town.
How many drinks does he owe?
He doesn't know any drinks.
Oh,
I'm very good at gambling. And I pay everyone else's. That's why I have no money, even though I make good money. I
You have
order
no money
around
now
of-
because you lost it.
we did get sucked into the astral sea.
So he's very popular.
Well, if you wish to use the circle, you're happy to do so. I need to make some more notes and send off a report. I'm sorry about the tea. I broke my teapot, so.
Oh, I can fix that.
Oh.
I will sit there and cast mending on it until it is
Okay.
fixed.
Oh, thank you. She gets the rainwater again and picks up the leaves, puts them back in, starts. And she boils the tea. She brings out some cups, and you guys can all have tea with her.
Okay.
Hey,
Garad, the tea's ready.
That's nice.
We stopped talking about weird things. It's okay.
That's all good. I'll be fine out here. Like, yeah, we're just chatting away.
Can I have his teacup? I will take his tea to him.
Oh, of course. And you
Thank
float
you.
out the
Yep. Yeah.
big teacup over.
I will carry one teacup and then I will come for mine and I will go sit outside with Kegora and keep
Okay.
him company.
No worries. Hello, small one.
Hello. She's a creepy lady.
Yes, well, we've dealt with things like that before.
I know. Normally we punch them though.
Yes, well, that's always an option if we need to. I was just waiting for you to wait for the fighting to come, and then I was going to come in and start swinging, but seems I didn't need to.
Jackie took negotiation this time instead of punching. So,
He seems to be blossoming as an adventurer.
talking her way out of things or talking her way into things. I'm not sure which one it is, but
No, she's good at both.
At least the tea is good.
He seemed to turn away. Like he takes the tea and just pours it on his face. He doesn't take the mask off.
I have seen his face before.
I know, but he still doesn't do it.
No. You're gonna get your face and your clothes wet, Kekora.
Yeah, I know. It's been a weird day.
Yeah. It has. It definitely has. And I will sit on his shoulder and I will drink my tea.
Okay. Alrighty. And so with that, what is it that you wish to do? Do you wish to go back to Waterdeep, or are you guys good and you're just going to start traveling from here back to... Well, you'll need to call... If I remember correctly, you'd already started to send the ship to...
Yes, because we were going to go in.
You were going to go in, and then you might need to, you'll have to recall that, which
yeah.
you could do quite easily. It's like, has Deacon come back? It's like, make up your mind. I'm coming back. Yeah. About face, everyone's like, oh, come on, make up your mind.
I think Kegro had the Rocky Talkie.
Yes,
What
yes.
the? Oh.
They'll meet you at where they dropped you off.
Yeah. Because otherwise, we have to go past a red dragon and an army of Raka, Shaka, lady peoples and a bazillion slaves. I don't know if we'll get to the Mighty Ra alive. And if we do, it'll be because we're unliving, and that will be even worse. So...
I got it. Well, I'll meet you there.
we're gonna sneak in.
All right. I'll talk with the guys. I think we'll come up with a plan.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Was there anything else on Chult that we wanted to look at, or are we just gonna go do this?
I think you guys were just going straight. The only other thing that was mentioned to you was the
Cave.
The cave, yeah.
I think...
Which is kind of on the way if you wanted to swing by there.
Yeah.
But... Yeah, it was the cave of Minhior. Minheor. Minhior.
Do you folk want to look in a cave before we go poke a Mighty Ra, or do we just go poke a Mighty Ra and come back to the cave later?
Is there treasure in this cave?
I have no idea.
You were told that it contains a lot of mysterious stuff. People have gone in there and been cured. Some people have gone in there and been horribly mutilated. It's kind of a hit and miss type of place.
Oh, well, is there anyone that we could, like, send in that's expendable?
Yeah, the gazer.
You have that ability where you can literally...
You can literally make an
move into
illusory
it.
version of yourself to
Yeah,
wander
I'll
in.
do
Yeah.
that. I mean, I'm not, but, yeah, my gazer is...
We are
encircled.
several days away from there.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you're sort of going past where
Do
they...
we want to make a slight detour
Yeah.
to go to this cave, or do we need to go deal with the Mighty Ra first?
There's no time limit on the Mighty Ra, is there? Oh, I guess there's on the cargo, maybe.
Not necessarily. There isn't so much a time issue as much as the longer it goes for if he has something to do with what's going on. Then
How long extra? will
okay.
this
So here's the
cave
thing. There's no time limit on your mission for the Mighty Ra, because your mission was just to stop the cargo attacks, which you have effectively done because you've stolen their ship. So now, to put an end permanently to the issue, what you guys are trying to take out the Mighty Ra. If the Mighty Ra had something to do with the other thing which is going on, which is the people not being able to die, there may be a slightly more urgent thing, because the longer this goes on, the more people suffer, but there's been no indication of that.
We were told that he was stealing the diamond dust for a big ritual.
Yes.
So I guess we'll take a few hours or a few days. For this.
From where you, depending on how well you do with tracking it, it might be like maybe a 2-day detour. Because you got to head into the mountains along the barrier of into the Kobold Mountains on the edge of the coast. So you'll still be heading in the direction to go to. You go down the river.
We'll be almost back to Deacon before we then make a detour.
Exactly.
Oh.
Which means we'll be, if we go down the Mighty Ra and come back, it'll be a 2-day journey from the Pirate Caves, the Pirate Cove.
Which means you're going to travel all the way back. So if you're going to do it, this would be the time to do it. Otherwise,
we've got to travel all the way back anyway to get back to wherever we want to go if we're going on the ship. So
True.
Let's just do it because it's there.
all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Eh?
Aye.
Cool. All right. Decision made.
All right. Cool. Valandra will say, "Well, I wish you all the best in your journey. One moment," and runs over to a box and pulls out a scroll. He goes, "Since you've been such nice house guests here," and hands you a scroll. This is a scroll called Arcane Gate. It allows you to create. Ever played Portal?
Yes, I have.
Yes. So you put a door here, and then a door 500 feet away. Then you can step through and then step back and step through and step back. It's kind of like a
How long does it last for?
it lasts for 10 minutes. It's kind of like a hither thither staff. Ever heard of one of those? It's kind of like a hither thither staff, but it only works once.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So if you accidentally like blow up a bridge and need to get over it, you can just use this instead.
Exactly right. Well done.
Right.
Right. Or if we need to run away from a red dragon real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
That
called.
wouldn't go very
Well, I wouldn't advise that because it could still breath weapon you through the hole.
Then if you duck around the side.
True.
So it's the scroll of.
Arcane Gate.
Cool.
All right.
And unfortunately, there's no bag of holding to stuff that into.
Just put it in the pocket.
It seems to be in Jackie's pocket.
Well, I was the nicest.
And he did give it. He did give it to Jackie, by the way, as well.
This is fine.
All
I
right.
probably can't even use it.
Yes. Okay. So, well, farewell. I wish you all the best in your journey.
Thank you.
And
Good luck with your research and
yes,
stuff.
thank you. And do remember, please stop by if you have any more information for me.
And likewise, if you figure out anything that could be useful,
Yes, I'll be shortly.
we will happily stop by to receive it.
Yeah, we see that. Farewell. And as she's waving off, you guys see like a flash in the room, and you would recognize this as a teleportation. So she's obviously gone to report. So.
Cool. So who's she reporting to? Maybe we should have asked that.
She'll be going back to Thay to report to her boss.
Ooh, the Thay boss.
All right. What are you giggling about?
You thinking what I'm thinking, B1?
I think I am B2.
Yes.
Gonna loot her house while she's gone.
But what if we want more information from her? I mean, like, she might be able to find us.
She'll know exactly how to find us.
We can have a bit of a look around, but not necessarily take something.
I know.
Have you ever played King's Quest before?
Yeah, you do that. I'm waiting outside.
I didn't say it. I was expecting you to say it.
I'm actually quite honorable. People just don't understand me.
I'm wrong?
So
I'm wrong?
I wasn't actually going to loot her house.
Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go.
I would be happy to look around though to see if there's anything of
Any other books or stuff that you want to
Yeah,
read
like,
through
we
real
can
quick?
read through. I mean, I think you'd probably be better at that. I'm only.
Well, yes.
And she didn't give us permission to come here. I just don't think she gave us permission to take stuff out.
She didn't give us permission to look at stuff either.
She said you can use the teleportation circle whenever you like. That's what she said.
Yes.
So let her know when.
To call ahead before we knock on the door.
Exactly. So put your models back since it looks like we're not leaving yet. So you get sort of flying away. It's like, hang on a minute. We should probably steal some of her shit since she's gone now.
Do you reckon? I reckon she would know.
Oh, she'll absolutely know if you steal some of her shit. She might not notice if you read a book and put it back.
That's what I was thinking. Well, was there any book? We could just look around.
I didn't look.
Can I just do an investigation to look
All
around?
right. So she disappears. You go, oh, a minute. You zoop the horse around. Everyone sort of lands on the outside. She's no longer there. You step on inside. There are other bookshelves over there. If you want to do an investigation, do an investigation check. If you want to check does anyone else want to investigate the house?
I will help Jackie.
All right.
17.
17. You get advantage since Fleur is assisting you.
I'm like, maybe I should roll myself because I'm plus 13 for my investigation.
You roll.
Alright.
All right.
Plus, I think I can read more languages, so...
Yeah, I can't roll.
I will take a moment to cast Comprehend
Languages?
languages before I start.
Absolutely.
21.
21. All right. All of the books on the bookshelf, it contains scrolls, tablets, maps, all about Chult in one way or another. They cover history, geography, culture, and natural philosophy in great depth, but all of them predate the spell plague.
Ooh.
So these are all ancient books.
Yeah.
So this is like this is all about Chult before it became as jungle overrun as what it was. It used to be a lot more civilized. There was actually much greater cities that have now been reclaimed by the jungle.
These would be very interesting history books to sit and read through if we had a long, long time to do that.
Well, maybe if we come back, we could ask if she could read some of her books.
Yeah. It would be very interesting.
Okay, let's head off then.
If we didn't find anything else, yeah.
Anything
We
else to
wanna-
find?
Look
if you
on
do-
her desk.
At the desk, all the notes that are in there are just doodles and things like that. There's actually nothing. It
She
looks
took
like she
the book
gathered.
of important
She
stuff.
took all that stuff with her. Yeah.
Probably just in case we did just this.
As you're waiting there, you hear a... Then you hear... And coming around from behind the screen, crawling out of the closet, stacked up inside of it, sort of all squished up, are a bunch of zombies. One of them sort of tumbles out and just begins to...
Let's get out of here then.
And looks around, and picks up the broom and starts sweeping.
Oh.
And another one folds itself out and goes over and picks up a feather duster and starts dusting.
She has her cleaning stuff all organized, it would seem.
Oh, I'm going to leave.
Is there anything else of interest?
No. There's the boxes of random food. There is the Oh, you do find another scroll of arcane gate if you feel like stealing it, but otherwise, no.
No, it's not.
That's the only thing of note in this place. She lives very, very Spartan. Yeah, so there is another scroll of arcane gate if you wish to take that. Otherwise, you can leave that alone.
She was nice enough to give us one.
Well, you know, we'll see if we use this one. Maybe we can come back and get the other.
Thank you.
Okay.
You really don't like the Lich, do you?
Look, every time I talk to someone who gives me the up the spine, I'm usually right about the person. They're usually doing something that is not nice.
Maybe that's just a perception that you have.
Maybe, but
And
my
that's just-
spine has not led me wrong so far.
So you trust your spine.
Correct.
Never heard of that before, but
Well,
I'll
if-
take your word for it.
I don't have much gut to trust, so I have a bigger spine than I do a gut, you know?
All right.
That's where the shivers
So
come from anyways.
the location you've been indicated to go to is this area here. It's somewhere in this mountain range where the cave is. But you are here. So if you wish to travel,
D12 times, right?
well, first things first, survival check for the ranger. Are you going to head back and grab your boat, or are you just going to...
Yeah, we'll get the boat.
Oh, cool.
We,
If you want to do a direct line, it'll be quicker than actually sailing up the river and back down. So that's that you can travel. I think you left your boat here, if I remember rightly. Then you could travel across the swamp and then go the rest of it by foot, and that would cut time off. And the reason you traveled up the river last time was because you didn't have any map indicators to get to Camp Vengeance.
right. And we didn't want to take any risks because people couldn't sleep.
Exactly.
Alright, well, let's leave the boat near the red wizards.
All right, well, you still got to get to it, but the question is, where's the ultimate? So,
Well,
first things first. What was your survival roll?
Oh, we haven't rolled yet. You were
Yeah.
just
Sorry.
7 plus 13.
13, so 20. All right, cool. So this will be 2 potential chances for random encounters, so just 2 d12s.
If we leave the boat where it is and instead ride our mounts across,
Traveling through the swamp on foot will be slower than if you use the boats
Flying?
to travel. Even if like you still gotta come down, you can't fly for the full
Jungle.
8 hours. I mean, Chester doesn't suffer the exhaustion effect; the other characters do. So their mounts can be exhausted traveling at full pilt.
we can find trees to sleep on, to rest on, islands.
It's still the same speed. That sort
Okay.
of thing. So you might as well
Alright.
keep the boat if you're traveling straight across. Anyway.
Alright. 2d12s, you say?
Yeah, so D12 for you, D12 for Jackie, please.
8.
8, cool.
Roll. 11.
11, alright, cool. No encounters the first day. Now the survival check, please.
11 plus 13.
Okay, and still, so 11 plus 9 is 24, alright, still just 2. Jackie.
4.
And
10.
10, alright, cool. Next day, survival.
14 plus 13.
Mm-hmm. 1 encounter potential today. Able to avoid potential encounters this way.
12.
12? Alright. You're on the boat. This day, survival.
Oh. 6 plus 13.
Okay, this will be 3. So all of you need to roll a d12, please.
I rolled a 5.
5,
A 9.
9.
Looking for the die. Oh, that's it. 1.
Oh, thanks.
You did it! You did it!
Roll me a d100, please. It's like, oh, good.
You did the thing. Ba, ba, ba.
Well, it's bound to happen one way or another.
At least you're out of the more dangerous areas. So the encounters aren't quite as bad.
Maybe.
20.
20. Oh, okay then. As you make it to that evening, as you're making your way through the swamp, you actually see a large tree, massive limbs outstretched on it, and hanging from it are 12 armored knights.
Why detour?
Tree must be stronger than iron.
It's a very big tree, but it's like looking at like the heights is like how the hell they got them all the way up there. Like there's no like hanging bit there whether or not the tree hooked them up. You're unsure. But that is the sight that you see.
Do not want.
Do not want.
Do not
Interesting,
want.
considering that no one can be dead or completely dead.
Well, means they were dead before it happened.
The undead can be dead still. That's fine.
And people that were dead before this occurred are still dead. Just people that die since it happened can't die.
Ah, I thought just dead, undead.
No. Because it means, it's not like people are waking up in their graves,
That would be undead.
Yeah,
Yes, they
like
would be
a
undead.
certain TV show they did.
Exactly. So that's not what's happening. No. Okay. Survival again, please.
11 plus 13.
Okay, that's 2 for today. No. Yes.
Wait, what?
11 plus 13, 24. Yeah, that's
8.
8.
Jackie?
And Jackie?
I think that's a 9.
Where's
9?
the dot? Yeah, that's a 9.
Cool. Alrighty. Survival?
10 plus
10?
13.
Plus
13, that's 2. Yep.
Yep. 7.
7.
Jackie.
4.
4. Alright, cool. Actually, hang on. I just realized I've been doing this slightly wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I forgot you guys actually move at double speed because of the high survival rolls. You guys can actually move at a quicker pace.
Oh, nice.
So you've actually been moving. So you're moving slightly faster. You're actually in the woods now.
Woohoo.
You bypass the.
Rowing a boat in the woods.
Well, no. So you rode the boat to the edge and then you abandoned the
Okay.
boat. Yes, you
Right.
could row the boat through the forest if you want to. It'd be difficult, but it can be done. You could just tie it to the animals and turn it into a sled through the woods.
That would slow us down.
Into the woods without delay.
I don't know. I feel like leaving the boat on the edge of the swamp for later might be more helpful.
Yes.
Do you remember where we put it?
I'll put a.
Remember, the boat is...
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. That's where you've dropped the boat. Somewhere in that area on the coast. Survival check, please.
11 plus 13.
Okay, 2, please.
I rolled a 2.
I
2.
got 10.
10. All right, cool. You're not in a danger zone, so that's fine. Next.
Oh.
6 plus 13.
It's gonna be 3 today. So each of you roll a d20, d12.
4.
What'd you roll?
8.
8. Okay, I thought you rolled another 1. You gave that look of.
No, you're like, whichever dice. Like, yeah, you're doing what
Right,
I do
right,
all
right.
the
Jackie
time.
got the 1.
Oh, you got the 1. Oh, awesome. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, wrong character.
Wrong person. All right, cool. Roll me a d20, please.
A D20?
D20?
No, the d100. Fuck.
Oh,
91?
91.
Yeah.
Okay.
you roll high.
Good or bad?
Yes.
What happened?
She said I rolled high.
You
I
did
don't
roll.
know if that's
Yes.
what that is.
Roll me another 2d12,
Oh, that
please.
doesn't
I can't
sound
remember
that
what
good.
game that's from. That's if you roll high or low, the good or bad.
It depends. Like, it changes all the time, so you can't tell.
81?
So what are the 2
No,
numbers?
2d12. So what's the total number?
2 and...
1 and 8.
So 9.
9.
Okay. Cool.
Is that full?
That's me.
believe we have a map now.
Yes.
Numbers, 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 numbers.
Is
That's
that
why
cool?
I stick with
Is
letters.
that cool? Is it cool? It is for me.
Because you get to show off the map.
Well, we're in jungle, so it'll technically be humid. Not cool.
Yes, quite warm.
Especially on my horse.
Yes.
We're on fire.
I'm on fire.
So you guys,
house is on fire.
traveling, and you start hearing, boo, shakalaka, boo, boo, shakalaka, boo, shakalaka, boo, shakalaka, boo, shakalaka, boo, shakalaka. And then coming out of the jungle, you see what look like giant multi-headed creatures making their way through the brush, chanting. And as you get closer, you notice that these are in fact a bunch of goblins wearing masks stacked up on top of each other as they're traveling. Boo, shakalaka, boo, shakalaka, boo, shakalaka.
I'm going to say, hey, guys.
Shakalaka! And they each jump off each other's shoulders and they...
I was... So...
So they've all just disappeared into the brush.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'm starting.
Does anyone speak Goblin?
do they speak common?
They're speaking Goblin, so you don't. If you don't speak Goblin, you don't understand them. Yeah, so you saw
Do
them
you
just.
have to comprehend languages?
Yeah, so you just saw.
It
You,
works on written language.
yes, you saw them scatter, and they sort of disappeared into the brush. So you're not sure where they are at the moment. They're just sort of scattered.
Chester, get your sniff on.
Alright.
They're startled. We return in greater numbers.
Or they're just going to surround us and poke us with their sticks. Get ready to grab a stick.
I actually thought they were making themselves bigger to intimidate us.
Did it work?
No.
So what's plan B? Stab them till they die.
You're not quite the same, are you?
No. They are going to stab us till we die.
Okay.
That was their plan. What did you think I was going to do?
I thought you suggested stabbing them till they die.
As you are having this conversation, Kekara's sword goes, and the goblin.
As they attack
Yeah,
us.
they go-
Stab us till they die.
As you see coming through you see the brush begin to, like a shark. Then what? They all just jump out, stack up on top of each other, and they surround you.
To stab us till we die.
And they begin to attack. Roll for initiative. There's the other Batiri battle stack. There it is.
So many images. Like the Mummy movie,
Well,
too.
I actually like that they're like this because I have some like abilities, and the more they're stacked up on top of each other, the more I'm gonna hit.
Yay, so you say. So give me a moment, I gotta look up. I actually had to write a new stat block for the Batiri to make them actually more formidable.
Worthwhile.
More worthwhile than just crap goblins on a stack.
You could have just left them. I mean, obviously you're gonna come across.
Well,
people
no, because
that are
it's one of the weird things. In the book, they give you, they tell you that the goblins will, they put themselves up in a stacked formation to fight, but there's no actual rules for putting them into a stack. So I found some rules to put them into a stack, so you can actually run them as a single monster rather than just a bunch of individual goblins.
Multi-attack. 4 stab.
Exactly.
2 stab, 2 shoot.
Alright, so let me just get my dice ready here. Okay. Let's get the initiative up. Alrighty,
I
Jackie.
should push the long rest button because we've had multiple long rests. Since
You
we
have
cast
had multiple
those
long
spells.
rests, yes. Jackie.
15.
15. Tricks.
I rolled a 13. Plus 12.
25. Why do I keep putting you below people? You're always at the top.
I am not on the top.
22.
Yep. 22. Kegara. Of course I'm rolling fucking high for him.
Not just him, every character.
I know, as I was saying, every time I roll a dice for someone that isn't here, it's always
Good
massive.
dash rolls.
It was 19 plus whatever his initiative is. So I think he actually might be going first. No, he's the same as you, so he's actually going second.
Wait, I beat Kegara?
Yeah, well, he rolled 19, but he only has plus 6, so he gets 25, but you've got a higher initiative bonus, so you go first.
I believe
I'm going
Kegara
for
would probably do.
Kegara.
Sorry?
I believe he'd probably do Steel Will and Strike.
Yeah,
he loves
obviously, that's what he's going to do. What else is he going to do? And the Batiri. Oh, the Batiri got 19. They're actually not doing too bad. They just go before Jackie.
Oh. What the hell? No one should be messaging me. Oh, that's probably nothing.
Alrighty, Tricks, you're up.
I've been getting a lot of spam calls and spam messages recently.
Yeah, I have
There's actually a fifth stack that you didn't
That's
see
6
initially.
phone calls in the morning in a row.
Ooh.
Different numbers.
Ooh.
Luckily, my new phone has just spam on the top. Answer it, just, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, are you riding your horse at the moment, Jackie?
Yeah, I would be
Okay, so I'll put you on the mount then.
If you're riding your horse, shouldn't there be like a trail of fire because it'd be like trees?
Well,
everywhere?
because the horse flies just above the brush.
Oh,
It's-
oh,
Theoretically, if my horse flies, I should be in no danger. I could probably just fly off.
well, that's why they're stacked up. They're not tall, you see. But you can fly up and get away from them, it's true.
I don't really need to fight them. If we can fly.
you can fly, you can fly.
You can fly. Chester can't.
It's you to get Chester the ability to spider climb and he can run up trees.
We should get him some spider climb slippers.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
and I can't fly, so I'm
well, you can.
definitely in the grass.
Here's the question: were you mounted as you were traveling?
Yeah, we were mounted when we were traveling.
If you were traveling mounted, then you'll be on tribble. So you're actually
We're just taking a stroll.
yeah. So you're still in the woods. And I'll probably put you at the front because you would be leading the pack.
You can figure out where we're going. You have the smell.
Yes.
Smell.
You can smell the way.
Yes.
Right.
What do your elf eyes see?
Yes. What do your elf eyes see? And I'll put
Your
Fleur
elf
on.
eyes can see smells.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. So, Atiri, jump out. What are you doing?
Good question. I shall shot bow of Qualish.
Mhm.
It's the one on my left, on the gnome on the bottom.
Okay, go for it. They're goblins, but yes. So this one
Just
here.
gonna roll off the sauce.
Go for it.
Adds a rolled 15
That hits.
plus 12.
Plus a variable number.
Right, now this is the part I get confused.
Okay, so how many? What's the damage bonus to your weapon?
The short bow of Qualish?
Yeah, what's the plus after the dice roll?
12
No,
plus 5.
plus
That's
5.
short bow, yeah.
That's right. So it's 3d6 plus 5. Your minimum damage will take out one of the goblins. He just he hears
Yeah, the one on the bottom.
The one at the bottom. All right.
Absolutely the one at the bottom.
They need to make a dexterity saving throw to see whether the stack tumbles. Natural 1. Okay.
We lose
Holy
sight.
shit.
We lose sight of 3 goblins.
So, oh, actually, hang on. They get advantage. I forgot about that because they're good at stacking up. Nope, they don't tumble. I apologize. They nearly tumble, but they don't. You still go. So what? The one of them falls down. They just go. Boom, they drop down. The 3 of them leap off and they land. And next one.
We had the one on the bottom.
Yeah.
Had the lollipop.
They leapt like the one directly below it leapt off, and the other's like, "Whoa," but they keep the balance. Sorry, continue. Right. Yes, they have. They're so good at doing it. They have advantage on ability checks and. Oh, it's not a saving throw. No, I apologize. They do fall over. It's ability checks, not.
Because if they're stacked on with 3.
Yes. No.
The one on.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but like the idea was that the guy was going, the one directly below was going to leap off, and the other 3 were going to be okay. But the stack actually does tumble, so these 3 are now prone. They tumbled off. You knocked that stack down.
You get them good.
Yes. All right. Cool. Next.
Isn't that just one attack?
That's one attack. You still got another one. Basically, if you hit one, you take a goblin out. They're not.
I thought that ability was with the quiver.
No. You still get 2 attacks. You still get 2 attacks.
Right.
If you don't have the quiver, you get with the quiver you get 4 attacks, but you only get 2 without it.
What? I can't remember what. Look. That's a 7 plus 12.
Yep, that hits. Were you going for one of the ones on the ground or another one of the stacks?
You wouldn't be able to see the ones on the ground so good.
Yeah, the grass will be up.
Yeah, so you'd still be able to hit them because they have a lot of cover, but they'd be disadvantaged because they're prone. So if you want to just take out another one of these guys, you can do that quite easily.
If I can see and just one of the prone ones on the ground.
Just roll the dice again.
Yeah. So 90.
Yeah, it still hits. See. Alrighty. That it?
Should be.
Okay. Kegara is going to Steel Wind Strike. An interesting thing about these. Alrighty. So he is there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, cool. So first one. Oh, fuck, he misses. Okay. Second one. He crits and takes out one of the bottom stacks. Third. Yep. Yep. And how many targets is it? 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so he missed that one. He took out the 2 on the ground. Took out the 2 bottom stacks on those ones. That's okay. And that's okay. So they managed to maintain their balance. And he'll appear beside this guy here, because that was the one that he failed to hit. Fleur, you're up.
Chester and I are gonna charge at a stack.
Okay. This is a stack of 3, stack of 3, stack of 4, stack of 4.
We'll go for a stack of 4.
Stack of 4?
Chester is going to bite the bottom one.
Go for it.
Uh, 14 to hit.
It hits. Wait, does it? No, it doesn't.
Nope.
15 is their AC.
He rolled a 4. Very rude. Alright. He's going to help me with my hit. Look at goblins.
Just ow, ow, ow! It just drops. It's like playing Jenga. Whack, whack, whack.
Yeah. Bottom goblin.
Straight on the water.
Yeah.
Goblin to another goblin to another goblin.
Bottom goblin. 22 to hit.
That hits. If you do more than 7 damage, you take out a goblin.
I rolled 5 damage dice. plus 5.
Right, yeah. So you, I mean, every time you hit, you're taking out a goblin.
Yeah.
So 1 goblin down.
I'm gonna give myself advantage on my next attack.
Passes the stability check.
That's a 19.
That hits. Another one down. Rolling for save. Yep,
6.
they're all good.
I took out my sneak attack damage, so
Yeah.
it's 3 dice plus 5.
Yep, that's cool.
Oop. Give myself advantage. 24.
Hits. Takes out another one, and the last one. So whether he
gonna-
does not.
Pay my flurry of blows
Mhm.
because I've just assumed I'm doing that. I haven't stated it, so flurry of blows.
I think you were taking out all 4.
Yeah. 29.
Yeah, cool. So you just whack, and then
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
start shoving them out of the way,
Yep.
and that stack is gone.
Yep.
They're dead.
Yeah. So basically, float up, whack the first one, the stack bounce down. Whack the second one, the stack bounce down.
It's like-
hit the last one.
Fist, foot.
Yeah, just whack, whack, whack. The guy on the top's like, whack. There's just a pile of materia. Knock the fuck out.
Yep.
Do you want to
Done.
move any more else? Or are you happy staying?
No,
there?
we will glare at the next stack.
All right, cool. You will glare at the next.
We'll give them a chance to run away.
Well, there's still more of them than there are of you, so they're not quite intimidated yet. The stack always works.
Maybe we should charge them then
5
with what's
per
left of his
stack?
feet.
4 per stack.
Oh, easy peasy.
What are you doing? So what are you doing?
I will move to. If they don't look scared, I will move to.
No. Well, you can't really tell they've got masks, but they're not like. Yeah, this is what's happening.
The noises haven't changed.
No, exactly. They're still being aggressive. All right. This stack is going to charge towards Trix. This one here is dealing with Kegara, and this one here is going to be dealing with you.
Yeah.
There are 4 goblins in the stack, so that's 4 attacks. And they all have advantage because they're in the stack. Yeah, so you actually put it... The way,
Chester would have had advantage because I'm in a tactic. I need to remember that for next time.
next time. Not that it mattered, you still took out the stack.
Yeah, but like Chester could have knocked them over.
Sure.
And that would have made him feel good.
Yeah, exactly. It's okay. Alright, so this is the first set of rolls. Okie dokie. These are +4. So against you, Trix. 22, 18, 23, and 9. What's your AC, Trix?
18.
18. Okay, so 4 of those hit and 1 misses, but I'll roll again. See if they get any crits. They do not. So it still remains the same. These all do d6 plus 2 damage. So much damage. Oh, not bad. 6, 18, 19. So one of them hits you with a club, one of them stabs you with a spear, and one of them slices you with a scimitar. Against you. Fleur. There's 1 crit in there.
Rude.
A 19.
Nope.
And 2 dice that are less than 19.
So just a crit.
What's your AC?
20.
Oh, so I can only hit you on crits. That's cool.
A 20 before
Oh, no, I
shield.
can't. No. It's +4. I need 16 to hit you.
Plus shield.
So I got 1 additional hit. There's 116 in there. Or do you wish to shield that?
Nah. I'll cop it. I'll just heal next round. That's fine.
Okay.
Say that so casually.
Yeah, it's like, it'll be fine. I can heal. It's like, yeah, well, fuck you.
Someone
all right.
let me have lots of
I know. 8, 9, 10, 16. Piercing, bludgeoning. And then against Kegara, these are with disadvantage, so... first roll... Oh! Natural 20 again. Awesome. And the rest of these will be with advantage, because he can now be seen. Oh, fuck me! Another natural 20. Oh, yeah. And those 2 miss. And those 2 also miss. So 2 crits. Alright. So 16, 19, 24 wacky damage onto the Kegara. Alrighty. And that's it for the Batiri, because the other 2 stacks have been wiped out. Jackie, you're up.
Alright, so everyone, they're all on other people, right?
Correct.
So I can't just do an attack.
Yeah, you can. Why can't you?
I don't know, I figured I might hit my friends.
No, not if you're using melee attack. If you're using AoE, yes, but otherwise, no.
AoE?
Area of effect, like a fireball.
Ah.
If you want to walk up and whack him with a stick, you can quite easily do that. Just can run
How
past.
about Eldritch Blast? Can I
Eldritch
do
Blast will work fine, absolutely, yeah. Just pew pew.
that? Okay. So I will do my Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
So I have 6 attacks.
Okay, I'm doing both of them. Go for it. Fire away.
Can I do 6 different attacks, 6 different
They're all
targets?
they count as a single target, but the way that it works is that individual attacks can only do 7 damage total before 1 stack drops out, and then that's the hit points reduce.
Okay.
So the weird mechanic that I invented. It doesn't matter how much damage you do unless it's area of effect. Single point impacts you only do a maximum of 7 damage per attack. So how much of the what do you roll to hit?
It's a 10 to hit.
10 to hit? Okay.
And it's a 15 to hit, right?
AC is 15, yes.
Yes,
But it's plus 10 to hit.
Yes,
So you rolled a 20.
No, I failed. So.
Your attack
Wait, what?
is plus 10. Did you already roll the attack?
Yeah, I did an attack.
So you rolled a 20.
No, I rolled a 1. So it's 11.
An
so
11,
I
okay.
failed.
So you said 10. That's why I was confused.
Oh, no, I said it's a plus 10.
right,
I'm
thank
just
you.
saying
Yeah,
I
when you
failed
said you
my
rolled a
attack.
10, that's why I was confused. I apologize. Continue. So second attack?
Can I roll them together?
Just roll them together, yeah. It's all the same. Doesn't really matter. You're looking for 5s.
Oh, that's terrible. I did roll a crit.
Cool.
Yeah, I only have only got 3 attacks out of that.
Okay. Roll
With
now.
1 crit though.
Now roll your d10s, because you aren't guaranteed to kill them. If you roll natural 1s, they survive. So, but one of them is a crit, so one of them dies automatically, and the stack doesn't fall.
Sorry, what is it? 2
2d10.
2d10s?
Yep.
That's
pretty
20.
good. Wait, that's a D. Sorry, that's wrong. One was
the,
an 8.
what was the other
So
one?
many dice.
2 and an 8.
Cool, you got them.
Plus 5.
Yes,
with that,
I know.
think.
That's like you needed 7 to take out a stack. So if you rolled a 1, you would have failed to drop one of them. So yeah, so you take out 3, and actually it doesn't matter. The stack falls to one thing anyway.
It's not. I'm not done yet.
Action, bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action. So,
So you are done.
what do you mean I'm not done?
You did an action and a bonus action
What was my bonus?
to fire the other 3 shots.
Oh, okay.
Now remember, Eldritch Blast is 3 attacks, bonus action, another 3 attacks.
Well, I have a gazer,
Right. Okay.
and I also wanted. Yeah.
You have to use a bonus action to command.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I have movement, right?
you do have movement. Yes.
So I just, since I have a 300 thing attack, I'll just go up so they
Okay,
can't
so
hurt me.
straight up. Cool. All right. Done. Which stack were you attacking, by the way?
The one in front of Trix.
Okay. Cool. So Trex, you've just got a single goblin in front of you at the moment. And it's now your turn.
Alrighty then. It's right in front of me, is it? Just
It
the
is.
one?
There will be disadvantage.
No, if I switch to the short bow. I mean the short sword.
Short sword, then yes.
Dang it. Now,
Yeah, the short
now I'm
thing.
getting confused.
Yes.
Short.
Yes.
We like short.
Short
shorts.
stab or shoot stab?
Shoot stab. Yes.
Right.
Swing away.
Swing.
Swing,
There you go. 3 plus 10.
Misses, unfortunately. Second attack.
6 plus 10.
That hits. What's the damage?
Which one?
It's D6 plus whatever.
Plus 5.
Plus 5. So you can potentially not kill this thing if you roll a 1.
So just
Just the one
one
square.
roll?
Yeah.
4.
Cool.
9.
There you take out that stack. Well done.
That was a well-timed ding.
It was a well-timed ding. I was like, he's like, ooh, you killed him. Kegara is just going to go swinging. Yes. So he knocks this stack down to a single. Fleur.
It's punching time. Alright. Chester is going to have a bite at the one in front on the bottom.
Go for it. Pack tactics.
Pack tactics this time because we remember the things that we have. Chester rolled a 27 to hit.
Sure.
With advantage, the other one would have been a 14, which would have been another miss. 7 plus 5 is 12.
Yep, so it takes out 1. Does the stack tumble? Ooh, it does. So you get advantage on all these attacks.
Woohoo! So 15.
Hits. So
Uh,
it takes it out. Next one.
That's 10 healing for me. That was the one I took damage in. And we'll do that again. Minus 2d6s. 23.
Hits. Takes out another one. And one more
9
remaining.
more healing for me. Back on full hit points. Just so you know. Dirty 20.
There you go. Takes out the last note.
And yeah, like 23 damage or something.
So Chester bites the other one. The stack tumbles in his face like whack, just right past him in the face. Alrighty.
And then we'll charge over to help Kegara with what's left.
Hit the one dude remaining.
Well, if I flurry of blows, technically I could hit that.
Go for it.
27.
There you go. And with that, you defeated the mighty Batiri battle staff.
Minus goblins.
If we wish to inspect their bodies, they have clubs, scimitars, and spears, if you wish to grab those. Otherwise, there's nothing else of note.
Do we feel like looting their corpses for archaeological reasons? Because they are pretty weird-looking goblins.
Scimitar might be good because I don't have a dagger or anything.
Well, actually, here's the thing: is you take all these guys out, right? But you notice they're just like,
They're
Okay, let's take their weapons and hide them all the way up at the top of the tree.
So, looking at them on the ground, you've won the fight, but their bodies are sort of at the point that they're unable to move. They're just like, they're in a lot of pain. What would normally have killed them, they're not actually dead.
Oh, I feel even worse now.
Well, maybe we'll just pretend.
Pretend? What do you mean?
I mean, I think we could have avoided that fight, really. Anyway, let's take the scimitar.
It's gonna take the goblin scimitar.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying we should be more careful not to kill people so they don't live a torturous existence.
Yeah.
Usually I don't care,
Yeah.
but...
So the goblins they've leapt out, they've attacked you, you've taken them out, and what have been dealt that should have been fatal blows to these creatures that is like...
I would... it hurts so bad. I would kill you... I would mercy kill them, but, I just can't.
Yeah, I don't feel good. And it definitely looks like it's the unliving shit again. This doesn't feel good. I don't like doing this. I guess there's not much we can do. Aside from working towards removing the curse, so I guess... Run away!
All right.
From the thing that's making us uncomfortable.
Onward. Let's leave behind the the brutal corpses, or what should be corpses. All right, and we head back.
Oh gosh.
We head back to the map. All right. At this stage, the next day. So give me a survival check, please.
5 plus 13.
Okay, so it'll be two checks for this turn. So Fleur and Jackie.
12.
12.
Seven.
7. All right, cool. At this, the next morning, you arrive at the beginning of the Kobold Mountains. So at this point, if you're going to be investigating, it's going to be slower because you're going to be checking to see.
They're looking for the cave.
Exactly right. It'll be survival from tricks for encounters.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then whoever wants to do it can roll a investigation with advantage for checking for
Looking for sneaky business.
looking for sneaky business. Exactly.
Survival.
Survival is high, but my investigation is
That's
low.
right. Fleur's going to be
I'm
investigating.
going to do investigation because I have plus 13.
6 plus 13.
Okay.
Survival.
So, just 2 encounters again. So roll dice.
10.
10.
Three.
3. All right. Cool.
Investigation.
Investigation. Yes, please.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right.
So 33.
30.
Just
All right.
if you want the number.
Thank you. That would be lovely. All right. So you begin your trek, and you sort of begin to head up the mountain a little bit. And as you get up, you sort of notice down at the edge, there's almost a path that you can actually see. So you think it would be roughly here. So with a 33, you're 1 day away in terms of travel.
Do that process again?
Yes. So survive. Actually, no. It'll be another 2. No, just 1 day because you depending on how well the survival goes. So run with the survival.
Pressure.
Yes.
Pressure's
Finger.
on.
Finger.
Yes.
9 plus 13.
22.
22. All right. So it will be. You weren't able to find the more direct path, unfortunately. So it's still the two checks. Jackie.
A 3 again.
3 and 5. All right. Cool.
Do I need another investigation? To make sure we stay on the path?
No, you know where you're going. It's now
Okay.
just up to tricks to like you've located where you need to go. It's now just the travel.
Yeah.
However, what?
You're good. However.
However,
Sorry.
as the sun begins to get low in that evening, Trix, you get the suspicion that you are being tracked by something. You're an expert tracker, and there is something out there beyond those trees. You start hearing.
I think someone left the engine running.
Certainly not goblin noises.
No, it's
Absolutely.
almost like a gargling, crackling, almost like the sound of mandibles.
Got the investigation experty.
There's
Well,
me.
you'd probably be the better option because whether or not you identify it. So give me survival to see whether you can work out what that noise
Or
is.
nature?
Nature as well. That works as well.
What's your nature?
My nature is +9,
Mine's +6.
but your survival is higher.
So give me survival and nature. Both will work.
Both roll?
Yeah, both roll. Okay. See if either of you can identify. Because once Trix points out the sound, you can...
8 plus 13.
Okay, 21, yep.
I have 18 plus 9, so 27.
27, all right. Neither of you have heard a creature make this specific sound, but it does sound almost reptilian in nature. Almost like a lizard. But something is hunting you. You are certain of that.
It's something about a dragon, right?
Yeah, but they normally flap. They're normally in the sky.
Definitely not a dragon. You know what dragons sound like. This is not
Reptiles. Right.
Like a lizard, like a snake, like a crocodile. What? We should get Jackie to set up the magnificent mansion and go and hide in there. But like, maybe have the door open a crack so we can peek out at it.
Or you can send Jackie's astral plane back out.
Or I could just send my gazer to investigate.
That poor gazer!
You really wanted to do something to it.
I would do nothing. I could send one of you guys out, but I think the gazer's better.
We are out. We are out in the open.
I was saying, perhaps is it time to rest yet, or
It's getting towards...
we'll rest
night.
and I'll just let the gazer do its thing.
What about your clone thing?
Oh, my image?
Yeah. Then that way your gazer wouldn't have to die.
Oh, it doesn't mind dying on my
No.
behalf. But
Well,
anyway,
you don't know that.
okay,
I don't mind.
Have you asked it recently?
Yeah, it really hurts.
oh,
You'll have an unliving gazer if you're not careful.
Yeah.
oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, me to die. That's horrible. It's just like,
I think the other
He's
gazers
just
that you've
screaming
lost.
constantly.
All right, I'll do that thing I could do.
All right. So what are you doing first?
Well, I'll do the mansion.
You're going to set up the magnificent mansion?
Where are you going to put it? The door, at least.
So let me just cut to...
But if it's time to rest.
Right, so you're traveling along, you're hearing all this noise. You stop, you decide that it's time to set up the mansion. Do you want to set up against a tree? Do you want to set up in the middle of the field? Where would you like to set it up?
Just in the field.
All right.
Probably somewhere where it's not going to be noticed.
It's a
Well,
mansion.
it's
being
invisible
trapped.
when the door only shows up until you guys walk through it, then it turns invisible.
Unless something else tries to follow where we
Yeah.
go.
So how long does it take to set up the door is the next question. How long does the spell take to cast?
I never
I think
really
it's an
looked at
action.
it.
It's either an action or it's 10 minutes.
Something like that. I'm not 100% sure.
If it's going to be out in the field, would it be more realistic if you had the door, like, lying on the
1
ground?
minute.
Takes
1
1
minute.
minute. All right. So you begin to cast the spell.
Jester, let's take up a defensive perimeter and make sure nothing sneaks up on Jackie or interrupts her spell.
All right. So I'll put Jackie over here, summoning the door. Kegara will stand watch. I'll get rid of Griffey. Where do you want to go? Left, right, or to the rear?
Out in the middle of not the grass is a good place for us because we are both short.
Okay, so I'll be over here. Cool. And Trix, where would you like to be?
Up against a tree.
Up
Behind
against
us.
that tree?
Yes, bit
Alright.
lower down, more to the roots.
Or to the right? So this way.
Where you had to put it down was good enough. Yep.
Right there.
Just like nestled in the roots.
Yeah, cool. No worries. As you're casting, you get to about the 30-second mark
Yeah.
when Fleur, out of the corner of your eye, you see this flash of white, and coming out of the tree, making a ding. Just a flash out of the corner of
What
your
is
eye.
that?
Coming out is a creature you have never seen before. a white chitinous creature. It appears as though from invisibility and just like the jungle came to life. A massive bipedal creature, 6 limbs, armored carapace, 2 tails. It dashes at you. How far away are you from Kegara? You're 2. How far away would have you been from Kegara is the next question.
Like, I don't know, 40, 50 feet.
Okay.
I can get to Kegara in a turn.
That's right. It depends on whether or not his sword would warn you.
Well, if I'm actively looking and I have a passive perception of 26.
Yes. It had a very high stealth, which I'd rolled earlier on.
So I didn't see it coming.
Correct.
And Chester didn't see it coming.
What's his passive roll?
Well, passive is really hard because, like...
Well, don't roll passive then. If you're doing active, then just roll perception.
Okay.
Give me perception roll.
So Chester gets advantage on perception rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be an 18 for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then for me would be 37.
Okay. So you
19 plus 16.
So you actually spot this thing. Well done. All right.
37. Heck.
So it does not get surprise upon you.
Yeah, I did math that correctly. It's 16 plus 19 is
This
37.
creature is known as the Death Drinker.
That's very dramatic.
All right. Roll for initiative.
I'm still casting some.
Yeah. Well, you still be in the initiative. So roll a thing because it means if you want to stop casting,
I don't.
you can. But it's still. But you have to be in the initiative for.
This is only half a combat.
Yeah.
That I need to keep out finished.
All right.
12.
12.
I rolled a 4.
It's 12. Jackie, what'd you get?
I'd be 15.
15. Tricks.
I rolled a 15. My initiative is plus 12.
27.
Ridiculous.
And I'm usually the one who rolls crap in everything.
No, except for initiative.
Except for initiative, exactly. Right.
Absolutely.
And Kegara is quite good on the initiative too. He got 25. 25. And the Death Drinker got a dirty 20. Alrighty. So this would have been the surprise round, but because you spotted it, it doesn't get that. And Trix can't be surprised, so, and neither can Kegara.
Yep.
So it would have basically these two wouldn't have been surprised, but you would have been surprised, and so that you would have gone after it in the initiative. But because of that, what's happening? You're not surprised because you spotted it. Jackie is surprised, so she doesn't go this round. So this is the surprise round. So Trix, this thing comes charging out at your colleague. What would you like to do?
Good idea. What can I see?
Yeah, you can see it. You can see.
I'm at Fleur. Can I see what Fleur's reaction would be?
Yeah, you see it.
Okay then.
Fists up. Whatever happens, this thing is not friendly. So
Okay.
this is one of the less ambiguous fights.
It's never something that would I know that it's a death drinker or
You've
not?
never seen a creature like this before. This is completely new
So I
to
wouldn't
you.
know it's called a death drinker.
Correct.
Just a big white guy
Yes.
With many limbs and possibly many attacks.
and
Yes.
possibly part bug.
It has two tails, carapace, armored, horned, and multi-limbed, and very aggressive. It came out of the jungle as though invisible, but not invisible. Almost like a predator.
Oh, predator.
Okay.
Now she gets it.
Okay. Like, I
knew it
know
was
that
happening.
noise. Why do I know that
I
noise?
knew that was coming.
So you just line up with your wands and magic missiles. Ah!
The whole time I'm going through the jungle, I'm looking around, seeing if there's any like red marks.
Alright, Trix, you're up. Go for it.
Yeah. No, I got that movie. I think I'll watch it tonight.
It's a good movie.
We saw
Great
Prey.
movie.
We watched Prey
Great
the other
movie.
night.
Yeah.
Prey was awesome. Yeah, we watched that last night. Oh, last week.
My housemates are watching Fear Street.
Yeah. It's your turn. Go, go, go.
Oh, yes. One game after another.
So what are you doing? You're shooting?
Yes, because it's at a
Yeah,
distance. Would I be able to reach it, though?
Yeah, easy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
I don't want to close speed yet.
Okay.
Just in case I have the distance. All right, I just rolled a 15 plus 12.
15 plus 12, that will hit. Roll the damage.
1d6 plus 5. Because I don't have the
No, it's still 3d6.
I thought that was with the
No. The quiver gives you additional shots. Right, the bow itself still fires at full power, so it's still 3d6 radiant damage. Right, but
it just doesn't say 3d6 on the dice.
it has 1d6 and it has plus 2d6 after
Yeah,
it.
but it doesn't show up on his screen.
Yeah, it's,
1d6 plus 5 picture.
yeah. Then after the picture, it has the it does that for everything when you have additional damage added to it. It doesn't actually
So
show it.
3d6 plus 5.
So 3d6 plus 5.
Do the
Cool.
thing.
Yeah. The swift quiver is where you can use a bonus action and then next turn fire 2 more shots, but you don't have that anymore. That's what the difference is.
Right. That is a 5, a 2. Let me just see.
5, 7.
6 plus 5.
11, 13 plus 18.
Thank you.
My brain actually is working. I'll see how long this lasts for.
Second attack.
Right. That's 19.
That hits.
Plus
Roll for
12.
damage.
A 5, a 3, a 1 plus 5.
5, 3, 1 plus 5.
14.
14.
This is why I should bring my calculator. That's both for me.
So, pew pew. Do you wish to move, or are you happy staying where you are?
I'm going to hold where I am because I knew that we were being tracked. But I probably wouldn't know by how many.
How many? Right, sure. That's a fair call.
So I'll be in the defensive mode.
Kegara. Goes, I'm coming, small one! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. To there. What do you reckon? He'd still win strike again, wouldn't he? More than likely.
Yeah, he would be in panic mode for me.
Yeah, alright, so.
Hopefully.
Still in strike. 12 plus 10, that hits. It's like a million D10.
Can you hit the same thing 5 times?
No. This is one of the things that Kegara does. He still wins strikes on single targets. He does it all the time. That's like his opening move. Because it does a shitload of damage to a single
Is
target.
that the one that you keep telling him that no matter how high...
No, it doesn't matter how high you
they
cast it, it still does.
the exact same amount
Yeah,
of
he's like,
damage?
he's going to cast still win strike at 7th level. It's exactly the same as if you cast it at 3rd or 5th, whatever level. The lowest level you can cast it at, it's still the same.
Does it give you more targets at the higher level?
No, it has no difference. It doesn't level.
Oh.
It's just whatever. It just
It just
casts
uses
in
a spell
different.
slot,
Yeah, it just burns
like
the
a
slot.
fella.
7, 17, 21, 24. Good work, Kegara. 56. Alrighty. And that would him. He would teleport to there. And yeah, that'd be it. The Death Drinker will step up. Going for its initial... Actually, hang on. Oh, okay. Death Drink is actually going to use its reaction to whack with its tail
On Kegara.
on Kegara.
But Taylor doesn't have to get close, does he?
Kegara lands within 5 feet of
He
it.
has to land within 5 feet.
Am I within 5 feet of it?
You will be, yes. So you... Oh, no, you're 10 feet.
Was I within 5 feet of it? I'm sure it was closer.
No. It wasn't within striking range because that was where it appeared
Right.
when it was about to attack you, and then you spotted it, so it didn't get a chance to
Yeah.
get at you.
Like, I want a sentinel striker, but I can't. I can't reach it.
It rolls a 25 to hit, which Kegara cannot shield. So it does 2d8 plus 5. Uh, 6, 11, and strength saving throw for Kegara, which I think he passes. It's +1, that's 13. No, it doesn't. So basically, he leaps, he whacks it, it flicks with its tail, and it hits him and knocks him prone. Then at the start of its turn, it'll take a step towards you, Fleur. And let's see if it recharges its... Oh no, that happens at the end of its turn, so it can't use its tail this round. Alright, it makes 5 attacks. 4 with its claws, 1 with its bites. It's going to bite Kegara on the way past, and then it's going to claw you 4 times.
Sentinel strike!
Alright, hang on. So I got... On the first round of combat, it has advantage on attack rolls against any creature that has not had its turn yet, which you have not, so it gets advantage on these attacks.
Rude.
It's called...
This is what I get for rolling low on initiative orders.
This is Ambusher. These attacks do extra damage, and if they hit, they count as criticals.
Rude!
So... these are all +9 to hit, so 18,
Miss.
less than 18, also less than 18, and 26.
Hits.
Okay, and this is the rolls again. That's all of them. That's 8, so 24, and then 27, 27. It's a hit. This is the advantage rolls.
The 27s will hit.
Mm-hmm.
I will burn a shield to block that 24.
Okay, cool. So 3 hits. Okie dokie. So... Alrighty. So, 15. 21. 32.
Oh wait, you're adding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I should stop taking damage for all of those things?
Yes, hang on. So this is 32 plus 75. So 106 plus 9d10. What's your total?
153.
Right. Okay, so I've got to get another 48. Yeah.
That's what it feels like, yes.
Absolutely I am. 9, 18, 27,
Keep casting your spell.
I already have. That would've been
36,
fine now.
48.
Gives me
Yeah,
that.
you're down.
What I would have been done.
Kegra and Fleur are both down.
No,
Yeah,
Kegara's
Kegra is just
Kegara's
flat
just
on his
flipped
back.
on his ass.
Usually when you do
Well, yeah,
that
he's
to pieces, it usually
he's
means
prone. Yeah, so I'll do it this way.
You know what? So I Not
Whack.
to me, but I would have been done by now, so.
No, you don't.
What's up?
You've still got 5 rounds of casting. Because we're in initiative, every round is 6 seconds. You've got 30 seconds left of casting the spell. So you can either stop casting the spell and get into the combat, or...
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I only had 1 round that I've already done.
No, because it takes a minute to cast. So you
Did
were
I
30.
burn the spell slot?
You were burning the spell slot and you're in the middle of casting it, so you have to stop casting it to jump into
And
the
I
combat.
think you were the only one that was surprised as well.
Correct. So you weren't getting a turn anyway this round.
Yes, exactly. Okay,
That
so
was 6 rounds.
so
wasn't it?
Fleur goes down.
Mm-hmm.
I'll still say you get your Sentinel Strike.
Okay. 28.
28. That hits. Roll for damage.
12. 21.
21 damage. Alright, cool. Which will stop it dead in its tracks, so it was going to grab you and take you off into the jungle, but it can't do that because...
I chunked it in the knee.
You did.
Right before it smacked me.
Yes. So then just comes in and just...
Plus, I'm still attached to Chester.
Yes,
so,
exactly. Well, it's going to take you both.
No, Chester still gets a turn.
Double food.
Chester still gets a turn.
Alright, Jackie, you were surprised. Fleur, death save, please.
Chester's gonna cast Healing Word on me from his freaking
Ooh,
necklace.
isn't he special?
That me the last time you guys all went.
We had to
haven't
skip.
had a turn
We
yet.
had to skip
You did
over
the
because this is the
surprise.
surprise round.
Oh, I feel like I've been skipped over twice.
No, you haven't been skipped over at all. There's been
This
nothing.
is my first turn, which is why I got hit for so much, is because it's my first turn.
Yes. But Fleur was able to. Well, no, this is still the surprise round because you. But
Yeah.
you.
I was not surprised.
Exactly.
So
Actually, no, tell a lie. I tell a lie. You would have been the only person that would have been surprised because Kegara was next to Jackie, and Kegara's sword would have warned Jackie of the impending thing. So you actually do get a turn, Jackie. I apologize. Because he was standing beside
all right.
Jackie at the start of the initiative, so I apologize. You do get a turn.
Okay.
So did you want to keep casting or stop?
Well, I won't be able to use it, but if I stop, but I guess I should stop.
If you're seeing what's going on, it's up to you. So if you wish to keep on casting it, you can keep casting it and trust your friends to deal with this thing, or you can.
At the moment, I can't trust them to deal with it.
I mean, I just
sure.
got taken out from full hit points to nothing.
And yeah, you would have seen Kegara go down. No, you wouldn't know he's.
Yeah, so basically
Oh.
this thing just appeared out of nowhere. Kegara's run over. It's leapt out of the woods. Kegara's teleported, hit it. It's flicked its tail and tripped him up, and then it's just clawed the ever-loving shit out of Fleur and knocked her down. Doing what it was designed to do. It couldn't use its bonus action to disengage and dash because you stunned it. Well, stunned it, but you know,
Sentinel strike.
you struck it.
Strikes it.
Yes.
Okay, I am going to roll. Probably a synaptic strike.
You're gonna do synaptic static.
Yeah, then it gets confused if I.
Alright, so say intelligence save.
Yes.
16.
Failed. It's an 18.
Okay. So it has to
Nice.
so it has to subtract the D. It has to subtract the dice roll from its abilities whenever it makes them.
And I get to do damage.
I know
which
you do.
would
Roll
be
your damage. Yes.
D6.
Oh, and I'll see whether its tail recharges. It does. Awesome. That was right. That was why. Yeah, synaptic static is a fireball, but it's psychic damage. So you can cast that beyond the group, which is
I didn't
fine.
roll too well for this. Anyway. 10,
Mm-hmm.
20, 26.
26. Nice.
And can I do a bonus action?
Well, yes, depending what it is.
How far away am I from this creature?
At least
Casting
60
out the
feet.
spell, you won't be
What?
able to.
You're at least 60 feet.
Oh. Okay, I was gonna do my sword.
Oh yeah, you can't cast spiritual weapon in the same turn that you cast a leveled spell.
So as a bonus action, can I send one of my animals to attack?
Yeah, you can send the gazer or the horse.
Really? Nah. I don't know. Well, you can't really kill my horse, can you?
Well, I can disincorporate it for a day.
What a word.
Isn't it great?
Disincorporate! Oh, man.
As I remembered that one from Good Omens.
Disincorporate.
Disincorporate means when your body is disrupted, but your spirit's still fine. That's what that word means.
Well, yeah, my horse is probably the best.
So you're gonna send the
most
horse over?
powerful thing, but and it just kicks you.
All right, kick.
So it's a plus 16 to hit.
Plus 16? I don't think so. What is it to hit?
6.
Thank you.
But I rolled a 20.
Hey! All right. So what's the fire damage on this thing? Because it is resistant to fire.
Huh? Oh. I hit 2d8 plus 4 damage plus 2d6 fire damage.
Okay, so it'll do half the fire damage. So roll the 2d6.
Oh, close. 8.
So 4, it'll do 10 total of the fire. And then do your kick damage.
Would it be like the every like it's, if I got an action, I got a
I know
20.
that is with the crit. It was because the total for the fire damage was 20, but it became a 10 because of the half. Sorry, it wasn't that. It was
Sorry, it's 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning plus 2d6
Yeah.
fire damaging.
so it's 20 plus whatever you roll.
Yeah, so 20.
So roll the 2d8.
An 8 and a 7.
Okay, so 28, 35. Okay,
That was pretty good.
yes. Fleur. You wake
I'm-
back up with your healing word from your dog.
Glad that I cast shield on one of those hits and you didn't, like, insta-kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, healing word was cast by a cleric in Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm.
So I am wondering how much I should roll. and
It would
what I
just be a
should-
basic healing word, just a level 1.
Okay, so should I add, like, +4 to it?
Oh, yes. Yeah, you do +5.
+5? Okay.
Yeah, this is literally just for this reason, just to wake you up when you go down.
That's why we have it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so his action will then be to bite,
Okay.
as all good doggos should.
Mm-hmm.
And he has attack tactics +10, so 17.
Misses, unfortunately.
Yeah. And then for me, although we would probably move into flanking position, so that would be a 19 with Kagura, technically.
Still misses.
Alright, so Fleur is gonna punch. 25.
Hits.
One. Let's go back to math screen. 6, 10, 17 damage.
17 damage. Yes.
11 healing from me.
Yes, alright, keep going.
That's a 1. Can I get it to make a Constitution saving throw? Let's
You may.
try this.
19.
That's a pass.
22.
But
That's
you
a
have to
plus.
-6 from that anyway.
Is it all saving throws or just?
It says the target can make, it says, as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. Is
Concentration, so it's not that. No,
It's not that?
it's for a stunning check.
Okay.
Different. So it's for maintaining spells. So yeah, it's not casting a spell. So yes,
All right.
good looking out though.
We'll do flurry of blows. That's a 14, so that's probably not going to hit.
No.
Last one. Same number again.
Haha!
Rude.
It lives.
And then Chester is going to take the dodge action for me. No, he's already used his action.
He's already used his action.
You bit. We're gonna move away.
Move
Because
away?
that hurt a lot.
Okay. It will use its tail to.
We are mobile.
Ah, you bitch. Okay, it's gonna hit Kegara instead.
Sentinel strike.
He's like, you run away. He goes, oh yeah, stab. Start stabbing your friends. Where would you like to move?
Yes.
Yes, just yes.
Away. 80 feet.
Sure, it's a wise choice.
We do not want that again.
Do not want. Yes, the whole idea was that it was actually going for Chester, but it couldn't get Chester because it has to go for you.
Yes.
That's why you got the crap
Yes.
kicked out of you.
No, I understand that. Chester would have been dead twice over. Because Chester has half of my hit point.
All right, Trix, you're up.
Just me.
Good
After
morning.
all the action.
Still up. It's looking very badly hurt, though. You can see some pretty significant cracks in its carapace.
Is it?
Carapace.
I didn't touch it.
Oh no, Jackie did a lot of damage.
There's been a lot of damage. You've done 165 points of damage to it so far.
Not me.
No, the group has that. I'm saying.
Okay.
More than what originally thought.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I shall keep my position.
Just pew pew.
Pew pew. Hooray. Oh, I did roll 20.
You did roll a 20.
Hey!
Plus 12.
All right. Well, with that, it only had 12 hit points remaining.
Oh,
So-
really?
Yeah, I know. You nearly had it. So you, as
she's taking
Fleur ducks away, I've got it. Whoop, pew! And bit, and you
Right
see
between the-
right between the eyes, and you
the
see
eye
this,
stalks.
it just crumbles to the ground and just.
Okay, it's gonna be an undead one. Do the spell.
I can't. It was a level 7. I only have one spell slot.
It's still twitching, but it's not like again your critical hit has wounded it in such a way that it's not able to. It's not able to function properly, so you've disabled it. It's still alive.
Can I make a suggestion? I know this is gonna sound very unlike me, but I'm in a lot of pain right now. Can we chop off its legs and arms so it can't chase us?
On it, smaller one! He just comes up with the. He stands up with the violin.
Are you
just-
sure that's not like Fleur? It seems more like you recently.
Look, Leash has had a day. This is not like Fleur.
This is Kegger and his butcher mode.
Yeah, so Kegger is just hacking this thing to pieces. Limbs go flying everywhere. It's not. There's not much left of it after about 5 minutes.
Is there anything of note on it?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Or he hacked it to pieces.
Yes, it does have glow in the dark blood. So if you want to make torches out of it, you can do that.
But is it
Look,
acidy?
it's just a matter of picking it up by its thumb, and
Yeah.
then that way it's.
Yeah, ew.
It's been a day.
Anyway,
But if you wish to, you can do a nature check on the remains. That way, if you want tricks, you can do that. That way, you've got it sent, so you'll be able to identify more readily where these creatures are coming from.
Okay, let's try that. Nope, 15.
Oh,
15 plus the 6 for the nature.
Cool. So 21. Yeah. So you think now, after looking at it, you can sort of work. So you sort of pick it up and you're looking at its shell, and you put you put its shell up against, like as you're holding it in your hand, eventually the little bit of the carapace actually changes the color of your hand, and you can almost see through it. It actually seems to perfectly mimic whatever environment it's in, provided it doesn't move.
So in other case, if it moves, then you can see
It's
it.
a chameleon.
So yeah, so if it stands still for long enough, it becomes completely unnoticeable as part of the background. And the moment that it moves, it
I
reappears.
think Kegra might have tiny hut unless you got rid of it.
Oh, because you use the spell slot for...
Yeah, I can't use it.
That tiny hut will do. Tiny
Yes,
hut
I
will do.
believe Kegara still has Tiny Hut. Let's have a look.
Because I need to. I only had one spell slot that can.
Yeah.
I use
Heat
it
metal. He might have gotten rid of it.
Yeah, because I have a mansion, but he always had it before.
Yeah.
In any case, if we can't use your mansion, we probably should get out of here.
Oh,
That thing, we don't know if it was just on its own or it could be in part of a
He
pack.
doesn't have Tiny Hut.
I got rid of it.
You got rid of it because you have Magnificent Mansion.
Yeah. I would suspect though that it doesn't strike me as something that would hunt in a pack.
I mean, we need to rest somewhere.
We can always climb a tree.
Can we sleep on a tree?
You
The
can try and sleep
branches are
in
big
tree.
enough.
I would say that'd be up to our resident ranger for rolling to see whether it can
Built.
whether
a
you can
treehouse.
build a place to rest in the tree.
I can rest with Jill in the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
You go to the ethereal plane and just lay in
He's
there.
going,
There's
"Later,
ghosts
Tater."
everywhere. Like, what the fuck are you doing
Sleeping, leave me alone.
here? Fuck off.
Shut up, ghost.
I ain't afraid no ghost. I rolled a 19 plus was it nature?
Yeah, nature.
Plus
No,
6.
no, sorry, survival.
Survival plus 13.
Plus
19
13.
plus
Yeah,
13.
yeah. So,
32?
yeah, absolutely.
Just
So
have
yeah,
like
you.
a montage of soaring.
Yeah, so yeah, you
hammering
so you don't have a mansion, we don't have a hut, and
We could build one.
And Trix's light. Don't worry about it, I've got this. Starts jogging through the forest, bringing out the big Rambo knife, cutting down trees with it. And by the end of it, you've got a small log cabin with 3 bedrooms, a kitchen, ensuite. Or better yet, just a basic hut, which is good enough for you guys to rest in. This will, however, because it is sleeping outside and you're not in a place that cannot be attacked, you will need to set up watches for the evening. I take it you're not going to camp
No.
right where the massacre
what about
was?
my gazer?
No, we should move.
Yeah, but you guys still need to. Yeah, again, you can set your gazer on watch. That's fine. It just means that you use its perception to see whether anything's going to attack you. Is all. All right, that's fine.
What was that?
Are we moving or
Did you want to stay where the
tree, or-
fight was, or do you want to move somewhere else before?
Away from the
'Cause we don't know if there's
question
a lair or
markable
something.
dead body.
Yes. Yeah, the limbs are still.
We don't want to be near the thing.
Yes, that's fine. So again, with your survival, you're able to find
Probably move like half an hour away or something like
what
that.
you think is a safe area. You move a bit closer towards the mountain. All right, so we'll put Kegara on first watch.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna blow all my dice for a short rest in case we get attacked.
something you guys haven't done in a while. Let me just sort this out. Okay. Kegara, his watch goes by without issue. Who's doing the next watch?
My gazer.
Okay. Give me a perception check with your gazer stat block.
Does he have perception? What would that be? Oh, yeah.
That's wisdom.
Ooh, okay. He rolled 8. Wait, plus 2, so it's 10.
10. Okay. Ooh, this will be fun.
Oh.
See, this would have been fucking hilarious if Jackie had done what she was going to do.
What was I gonna do?
Make a door.
Okay, here's a question. Are you sleeping in the ethereal plane? Be honest.
No.
Okay. Alright, and I'm guessing you would have desummoned your nightmare for the night?
To stand guard, or?
No, I was saying, because your nightmare has to rest
Yeah.
eventually, so you would have sent it back to hell, I'm guessing.
Yeah, to
yes.
rest.
Alright, cool. So, nightmare is out. Campfire. Flare
Are we
and chest.
up in the tree or are we just on the
Except for
ground
in a log
hidden?
cabin, the Tribble would be away too.
It's up to you if you want to have Tribble out. So if you want to have Tribble just resting with you, or you can have Tribble. Either way, like being in the tree or on the ground in this instance doesn't really matter.
Tribble will be taking the rest in. If everyone else is
Alright.
announced taking rest too.
Alright. Cool. So. Because.
Keep sweeping stuff off with my sleeves.
Or taking out.
Or taking him out. With my elbows or my pillows or whatever it is.
A spider's gonna attack us.
In fact, phase spiders.
Space spiders, like the spiders with wings.
These are
No,
phase
they-
spiders exist in
The ethereal
The ethereal plane.
As well as...
yeah. So what they teleport from the ethereal plane to the reality like a trapdoor spider. They actually pop out and ambush. So if Jackie had been in the ethereal plane resting, they would have just attacked her. And no one would have been able to find out about it.
I would have seen it.
Oh, it's true. You would have been able to see in the
I would
ethereal
have seen
plane.
it.
It's true.
As
It's
long as
true.
Jackie was sleeping nearby.
Nearby,
I wouldn't
yes,
have
exactly.
gone.
But again,
Rest.
you wouldn't have noticed until your watch, because you would have been
Unless
resting.
Jackie wakes up and starts screaming, I would have heard that.
No, you can see into the ethereal plane. You can't hear into the ethereal plane.
Right.
So you can't communicate to Jackie and she can't communicate to you. You
Something
can just
like that.
see.
I see a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, you
Like
just see a lot of.
ghosts?
Yes. All the time.
So this is D6 plus 3 phase spiders. So 4 phase spiders attack you. Give me initiative again.
Let's see if we can roll better. Better!
Chult is being a real bitch to you guys tonight, I tell you what.
It's because
It's the
Mark's not
jungle.
here.
It shows no mercy.
When you don't have a Kegara.
Yeah, well, you know, the Kegara things start happening. These are large. Alrighty, so Tribble is put away. Alright, so Tribble's put away.
My gazer's still there. Yes.
It's the gazer.
My gazer.
Right. The gazer doesn't see anything, and it gets attacked.
But I had him checking.
Yeah, and they have higher stealth than what your gazer. That's why I had it to roll the check. It didn't notice.
Oh.
Everyone gets woken up by Kegara's sword going, "Very spots!" And the gazer goes, "Ah!" As we roll for initiative.
He slept through the alarm.
Yes, exactly. So, Trix, what'd you get?
I rolled a 12 plus 12.
24. Yeah, phase spiders are doing good. Kegara, ooh, doing a lot less today.
I'll swap spots with Kegara. I got 25.
Okay. Five and Jackie,
I'm 12.
12. All right. Yeah, it's good. We can leave you right where you are. That was a good. Well done, Tim. You guessed the correct order. All right. Trix, Kegara's sword wakes you up.
No.
Now, do you wear light armor? Is the question. I believe you do.
Good.
What have I done?
Check your numbers again.
What have I done? Fleur, you get to go first. You said swap me with Kegara, and I did, but
Yeah, Kegara had a 25.
I know I hadn't moved him yet. I was going to delete him. Okay. But also, do you wear light armor?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. You can rest in that. You can't rest in medium armor. So,
It's uncomfortable. It'll stop you from sleeping.
Yeah.
Good.
that sort of thing.
I
It just means
wanna
that
raise
it just
the
means
bush.
that Kegara. It just means that Kegara's not wearing his
Armor.
adamantine plate because it's medium.
When you live in the forest, you sleep light,
Yeah,
dress
exactly.
light.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, Trix. Fleur, you're up. Go.
Chester and I are going to pounce at the one behind Jackie.
Okay. You mount up. Yes, things all pop out of the.
Of the woodwork.
They pop out of.
literally.
Well, they literally just appear out of nowhere. They pop out of the ethereal plane and begin to ambush.
Yeah. So Chester first. With advantage, rolled 2 7s.
Ooh,
So that would be 17.
hits both of them.
He only gets one attack.
Okay, hits with one of them.
12 damage, and I need a strength saving throw.
Okay. 11, 13.
It's failed.
Oh.
It's prone. Punch turn.
Oh no!
I rolled a natural 20 and I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, there you go.
So-
That's what you want.
Yeah. I have a feeling this is a dead spider because this is with sneak attack and gloves. I don't know. I don't remember how much hit points it has.
Not many.
So
Do you get greater than 32?
2d10s plus 3d6 plus
Yes,
5.
you do. Yeah.
yes.
So you manage. So you just wow! You crush this thing in its face, and it's and then it disappears back into the ethereal plane. And in pain and in the ethereal plane. So it's just gone. So that one's disappeared.
Well, no, I'd still be able to see it, but that's okay.
Yeah, but you get it. It's gone for everyone else.
We'll charge to the next one.
Okay.
We'll go save this gazer.
Okay.
I guess I give myself advantage. And then dirty 20.
Yep, hits. Roll for damage.
3, 12, 18, plus 5 is 23.
23 damage, still up.
And we'll hit again. 24,
Hits.
10,
Yep, that's
18.
enough. So you cripple this one.
Yep.
And it's just one's still around, however.
Which one did I just kill?
You knocked out this one here. This one poofed back into the ethereal plane with the critical hit.
Yeah.
All right, this one here is the next one you hit.
Yeah.
All right, it's injured. It should be gone, but it hasn't disappeared. It's still there, just writhing around.
It's dead but undead.
Yes, exactly. You've put it below the point where it would actually die, but it hasn't died because they don't die.
I hate this. I hate this.
If you had something heavy, just stick it on.
Just put it on top.
I'm a fairy. What am I carrying that's heavy? My Chester. I'm not leaving my Chester on top of the spider. I'm sorry.
You can keep hitting it if you want to try and make it stop moving.
I mean, well, I figured that my bonus action just flat would have done the trick, so I didn't use Flurry of Blows.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually out,
Okay.
except for movement.
No worries.
So yeah, that'll be it, and I guess we'll take a couple of steps back and be like,
Mm-hmm.
watching it.
Yeah, so it's just...
Yeah, or we'll go stand like next to the campfire to try and stop the other phase spider from getting our friends.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Alrighty.
In front of the fire. Like I want to be.
Blocking that one.
Yeah, I want to be in intercept range.
I'm with you. Trix, you're up.
Alright.
Well, if you want to be intercept range... Oh, no, sorry. If you want to be... Say, if you be intercept range, you probably want to be here to...
Well, if it goes for Jackie.
Oh, if that one goes to
Yeah.
Jackie. Yeah, I'm with you. Sorry. Go on, Trix.
And I'll turn my
Lance on.
lance on so I have 10 feet of stabbing.
Gotcha.
Go.
We're
Right.
interrupting you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I thought I was interrupted.
No,
Go
we're the
ahead.
ones interrupting you. We say, your turn. Wait, I'm going to do this. No, okay, your turn there. No, hang on. Okay, now it's your turn. No, stop. Whenever you're ready.
Now who's rocking the boat? Oh yeah, we're in the jungle. I forgot.
Yes.
No water.
Yes.
Right, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, you have a bow. There's a couple of spiders in front of you, and one spider that's just crawling out in pain, crying out in pain.
No, I mean, I didn't have a plan because it was like there and it was gone, like a good idea that just couldn't remember when you woke up. Right, is it too close for the bow?
No. It's only if you're directly in front of it, like 5 feet. So you're 10 feet away from it.
10
If you were
feet,
here, yes, but because you're here, no.
Right, I shall bow it.
Okay, go.
That's a 12
Um,
plus 12.
that hits, yes.
Wrong page.
Yes, all good. So 3d6 plus 5.
A 6, 2 plus 5.
It's 12.
19?
Yeah, 6, 2, 5.
2 and 5, 7, yeah.
19.
19, yes. Thank you. Cool. Slot. Next time.
Same again.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 7 plus 12.
Hits.
19.
Same 3. A 5, a 4, a 1 plus 5.
5, 4, 1 plus 5,
Is that
15.
15?
Yep. That will cripple this one here. So you would have killed it, but it's still alive. It's still moving, I should say.
I will take a step back to the campfire.
Okay.
Back to about the roots.
Yep. Right there?
Cool.
Yep. Alrighty. This phase spider will... this one is going to continue to freak out and is going to poof back into the astral plane. This one is also going to continue to freak out and poof back into the astral plane, leaving this one here, because it hasn't been touched yet. It will step into range and attempt to nibble a fairy. It rolls a 12, so it misses a fairy. Jackie, you're up. No, actually, as a bonus, it misses, and as a bonus action, it's just going to go. It's going to pop into the ethereal plane as well. Yes.
Does it move?
No.
So it's in the ethereal plane directly in front of me.
But as a bonus action, it magically shifts from the material plane to the ethereal and vice versa.
But I can see it.
Correct.
So if it moves away from me, I can have an opportunity attack.
No, because you can't hit the ethereal plane.
I can't hit it even though I can see it.
Correct. Because your weapon doesn't exist in the ethereal plane as it does. Because everything in the ethereal plane can pass through itself. You can even pass through walls in the ethereal plane.
Oh,
Why? What's happening? Did someone screw you over with a rule?
No, I'm just like, if things are walking through me and I can see that happening, I'm gonna be very upset.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff that exists around it. You just sort of naturally sort of like just avoid it.
Like Ghost.
Yeah.
So all of this time, I now have this headcanon of Fleur is just looking at things real weird, and all of a sudden just jumps out of the way of something, and everyone's like, "What the heck is she doing?"
Just a weird thing is going.
a weird dance as Fleur just suddenly sidesteps around something.
Again, the ethereal plane is mostly just... A lot of stuff doesn't exist in the ethereal plane. There are certain things that do, some ghosts and things like that. But unless you're actually in an area that has those things, you don't really see them. For the most part...
I have 30 feet of warning before something
for the
walks
most
into
part,
me.
for the most part, it's just a smoky after effect.
Yeah.
But also, because you have the true sight, you can see into the ethereal plane, but you don't necessarily always see into the ethereal plane. You sort of have to squint your eyes to make yourself appear. It's sort of like bringing a what's the word? A magic eye picture into focus.
It's like a filter.
Exactly. So you sort of have to concentrate to bring the ethereal plane into focus, because the prime material plane overlays it.
Yeah. Okay.
So you see both. So you would see things that exist in the ethereal plane.
I
But
wonder why Fleur is having a hard time trusting people. There's a lot going on.
there's a lot going on. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see the spider. It turns invisible, and then you see it run up this tree, in the ethereal plane. So it's going up. Jackie, it's back to you.
Is there anything to attack?
Not at the moment, no.
Unless I go into the ethereal plane and kill everything.
Which you need to click, wait a turn to bring your horse back. It's like, what? I was just resting.
I was asleep.
But you can hold an action to attack if the phase spider shows back up.
Yeah,
Alright, I will hold an action. So
What would you like to hold?
Eldritch Blast, because it's like...
Yeah, Cool. So you charge up your Eldritch Blast and wait for the spiders to pop back out.
Yeah.
Kegara will charge a Firebolt for the same thing. Fleur, it is your turn. This thing just continues to go. It doesn't stop.
It's running up the tree.
It's running up the tree. It's just going.
It's running away.
Away. Yes.
Well, I can only see for 30
Yeah,
30
so
feet.
you see it disappear up the tree, and then you guys wait. 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds. You're fairly certain you're safe now. If you wanted to fly up and investigate where the...
Yeah, after probably about a minute, I'd be like, I'm just gonna go check the tree.
So
And fly up and
you
have
go
a
up.
look.
You go up the tree. There's no sign of the spider.
I think we scared him off.
I wish I had my match.
Less jump scares of a nighttime would be nice, yeah.
Next night.
All right. And so with that, we will roll to see how the rest of the evening goes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so through 4 watches, there's no other encounters. I rolled a
Take long rest.
1 long rest. Well done.
Woohoo! Get all of my hit dice back.
Yes.
I burned them all.
Well, you get half of them back. Yeah, because when you long rest, you only get half the hit dice total back. You don't get them all back every time.
Since when?
Since always. That's why spending hit dice isn't like for fighters and things like that. A lot of people don't know about that, but that's actually a thing. When you long rest, you don't get all your dice back. You only get half
How
of them
long
back.
has that been a thing?
That's always been a thing. That's why it's one thing. A lot of people don't actually spend a lot of hit dice. When you got people going, I'm going to burn all my hit dice, it's like, all right. But a lot of people don't realize that that's
well, I
the
don't
case.
usually end up using my hit
Yeah,
dice,
exactly.
so
But it's one of the things that
I
you
guess
don't.
that might be why.
Yeah.
I don't know about it.
Yeah, a
so
lot
I
of people
use
don't.
it.
A lot of people don't realize that that's actually a thing. Okay. If you could give me one more survival check, please, for getting back on the path.
15 plus the 13.
28. All right.
Mind you, we get that bow just looking around.
Yeah,
No
like,
more spiders.
No more spiders. No more death drinkers.
Spiders of dread.
no more
death.
clickers.
Drinkers
No more
of spiders.
goblins.
No more stuff.
It's been an eventful trip. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Not as exciting as sinking canoes.
Well, we do have.
the thing
We
that
are
you-
bards and inspiration for our stories when we get back to our tavern. You
Yes.
know,
And who's going to
the
believe us?
one night we spent outside.
for one night. We saw a predator.
Wait,
we went to Chult. We
when
spent
you
one
guys
night
were
in the wild.
outside,
And
I lived out in the forest. I know there's dangers out here.
So this is in the choo-choo folder.
I choose you? Or choo choose me?
What?
The Simpsons episode.
Oh yes, the Valentine's Day card. I choose you. That's right. I remember that. All right.
He's going to get the ghoul owl, but he rips it up instead.
About midday, as you are all traveling, a bit more wary of what has been going on, you approach what you are fairly certain is the entrance to this cave that has been mentioned. And as you come to the end of this valley, you see what is most definitely a cave in the mountain, but not what looks like a natural cave, an artificial entrance. However, the clearing directly before the cave entrance appears to be littered with skeletons that are burnt. And there are 2 very strange looking devices that appear to be standing sentry in front of this cave. And you see, as you approach Fleur, text directly above the entrance that says Mihador.
What language?
Appears to be written in common, but
And the things on either side, are they like devices or?
they definitely look like devices. Yes, there's like a small. Well, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Like squinting and looking at it from a distance, but
29.
29. These are most definitely devices, and you can see that there is a small extended bit with a small gem on the end of it, and there's also another bit on the main body of it with another gem that appears to be glowing.
Does anyone have detect magic?
Yes. It works from 30 feet away. That might be within the firing range, I would assume, of those things. Have we seen flamethrowers before?
Yes, most definitely would have, yes.
Yeah, we could stealth.
I don't know that these things would care about stealth.
You can
No,
do
if they're
your
motion detected, yeah.
you could do your mislead thing if you wanted to try that.
Well, I could, couldn't I? I'll do that. What levels mislead? Or I could always send in the gazer.
We really want to send the gaze out for something.
He's like, ring.
I have a lackey.
What we could do is we could fly up behind them and look down and see if those things can twist all the way up. And in fact, I am happy to be a guinea pig to go and do that.
Guinea fairy.
Yes.
We could send the gazer instead.
Is the gazer resistant to fire damage?
I don't really care as much about the gazer as you, so I'd rather lose the gazer.
Thank you, I guess.
Bonding.
But also, if I could get in behind them, I might be able to disable them. Whereas the gazer is just gonna get toasted.
I think you care more about that gazer than I
I think she just really wants to send the gazer. It's up to you.
Mind you, everything that is technically we've killed have not stayed dead. So even if the gaze did somehow manage to die by being flamethrowed to death,
immortal.
it wouldn't be dead.
It would be crunchy.
For once.
I will say, because you've seen flamethrowers before, they do tend to burn the ground around an area as well. The ground around the area isn't actually scorched. The bodies are scorched, but the ground is not scorched.
Or I just send in my double.
Okay.
That might be a better idea.
And then I have one attack with my double if I can find out.
Yeah.
All right. So you cast Mislead. Jackie disappears, and an identical copy of Jackie appears in the place, and the copy begins to move. As you cross the threshold area of where appears to be the kill zone, you see the two devices pick up, and they focus in on your illusion.
My illusion will keep going.
Okay.
Can't really kill my illusion, can you?
Your illusion gets to here, and beams of radiant energy. And they just keep firing at your illusion.
Just continuously, constantly.
Yeah.
I'll just keep going, won't I?
Walk up between them. Have them shoot each other.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Can I do that? See if they can kill each other.
You walk in between the two of them. They the shots go through each other.
Hopefully no one heard that.
And yeah, nice work.
Yes!
All right. Anything else? Everyone else?
Perimeter deactivated.
That we know of.
She might as well keep going.
Okay. What does everyone else wish to do?
Well, that's not the flamethrower I was expecting.
The energy that it puts out is closer to the arrows that the Trix fires, but a lot more rapid.
So perhaps a Qualish invention. Maybe we should shout through the doorway. Qualish, are you here?
I wouldn't.
Well, it's an illusion, so I'll just.
You can still talk through it.
Okay, as long as it's not, I don't lose it.
No. See, if you shout through that, you say, Qualish, you in here?
Yeah, I'll say.
And there's just like, is here an echo. Looking through, you can actually see there is a metal area on the inside, and there is another one of those devices set up on the inside.
I'll do the
as well.
same thing to that.
Okay.
See if it works the second time.
I will, in case you guys decide to come in.
Jackie technically wouldn't be able to move because she's...
Well, no, she can still move herself. She just...
We'll just hold her hand.
Yes, exactly.
I'm a bit blind. I can see what my illusion sees.
Alright.
So it'd be very disorientating, I reckon.
So just two teammates just...
Yeah, because
Falling air.
I'd feel like I was in the place when I'm not in the place.
Exactly. So, Jackie, you step inside the area here, and you see a massive cog attached to a drivetrain. Looks like the door that's just been rolled out of the way, and there are two more of those devices standing a little ways ahead, directly in front, but these ones do not appear to be active at the moment.
Okay. I'll just keep walking.
All right. You walk in. As you get to there, these turrets so as you guys are standing from the outdoor, you see this laser lights. It's coming out of the entrance.
Ooh.
So there's a power source that would be... I'll look around to see what...
You're looking
way to get rid
around.
of them?
Give me an investigation check.
You can probably walk in between those ones again too, Jackie.
Well, I rolled an 18 plus whatever it is to investigate.
Looking
Plus 5, so...
23.
looking at this doesn't look like it powers them. This is actually connected to the big wheel. There's like a big chain to it, so you think this is the thing that opens and closes the door.
Oh.
As you're investigating as well.
I guess I can, not now, but I guess I can just do Mage Hand and just make it so it's stuck.
The door?
The door.
The door is
stuck.
open.
It's open already.
I know.
You walked through it.
No, I was talking about that wheel that's spinning.
It's not spinning.
Alright, whatever. Anyway.
You're currently being shot at by these things.
All those things.
These are the things that are shooting you, like they were doing
I'll just do that
outside.
same trick and get them to try and shoot each other.
Okay, so
then.
you walk up to there. Once you get to this point here, they get to this point here, and you're sitting just beyond their range of motion. And then they just zzz, beep, 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 beep. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I'll just tell them what's going on.
Yes, so she can switch her voice back to herself and tell you what's
So
happening.
I'll just say that there's a machine guns, but they're at the door. But they're currently confused by my shadow.
So if your shadow, like, distracts them and gets their attention, we can sneak in and then break them.
Yeah, but I still be cautious. Maybe you should fly out of their range, or...
I can fly real fast.
Yeah, I got something. Kegara will go up to Trix.
He's not stealing my mantle.
No,
I'm
he's
holding
not,
on
he's
to
not
that.
going to steal your mantle. Just we're going to go on a trip together, it's like those spiders. So, Kegara looks around the corner of the door, and you guys can all see now. So the turrets in here aren't activated by looking through the door. You've got to be a certain threshold in. So he looks and he sees the two corridors on either side, and if you're willing, he looks at you and says, "Do you want to come with me? Just a quick trip." Okay, so close the eyes, grab, and you dimension door to here.
My gazer will just guard my body, whatever.
Well, your gaze is just sitting. So your gaze is sitting on
Yeah.
everybody outside. What would you like to do, Flo?
I'm gonna stay with Jackie's body while her clone is running around doing things.
Okay.
I'll wait for Kegra and Trix to break the machines.
All right.
Can Kegro move to 2 spots at once?
No, he can't be in 2 places at once.
Like dropping me on one side then going to the other?
Oh, yeah, so he can drop you over here, and then he can phase
Phase
step
step
over to
over there.
here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Then I just shoot one turret and he takes out the other?
Yep. Alright, cool. Make an attack.
And then, Jackie, if you want to step your clones back like 4 paces so they're shooting at your clone.
Yes, you step back here, so it's... So they're focusing fire on you. And then with that, Kegara can leap around the corner. You can whack, 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 whack. You can shoot. And I'll say...
4 plus 12?
Yeah, that'll do it. You get advantage on the attack, but if you hit it, it'll be a critical because it's a stationary target. But
Right.
regardless, because of what's going on here, and you've worked out the formula, say for taking out these things, you have managed to disable the primary defenses at the entrance of the this cave. Fleur, however, as you approach, you look up at the sign and you realize, hang on, that's not quite right. There's something missing. You think if you were to prestidigitate, you could probably remove some of the dirt.
What did it originally say?
It's what you can see is Mihador. Alright, actually, let me rephrase that. I gotta read it correctly. Yeah. Cave of Minheor. Minheor. Sorry. Minheor. But you notice that after the M-I-N, there is dirt. And then after the E, there is more dirt. You think there's lettering underneath it.
I don't press the digitation, but I have mending.
Mending won't work, but you can call someone else out if they want. Or you can just go up and
I
brush
have
it.
druid craft and I can make mini gusts of wind at it.
We'll say that's fine.
I can clean with magic or I can clean with hands.
Yes, either way. So you
Brush.
Yes, if you wish to go up there and do that,
I will do that.
you do that.
Chester can watch Jackie. He
Yep.
can sniff out where Jackie is and sit.
So you look up and you...
Yeah.
And it says, "Welcome to Vault 89. Mind the door."
I've seen this map before, haven't I?
And that is where we will end today's session. What will our adventurers find in this awesome vault? Find out in the next session. But for now, thank you to my players. Trix,
Still here.
Fleur,
Is it nap time?
and Jackie.
Jackie.
And until next time, everybody, remember to keep on blending. Bye!